Let's dancing everywhere. Talking fast, not a pause in sight. Leanie's got my head in spins. Oh, shut up, Leanie, can't you see? You talk so much, it's drowning me. Your white friend,
Flashy friend.
let me share with the wicked smile. Running jokes,
I love these songs, you know.
Yeah.
You should know every word.
I can't help but sing over it.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm normally on mute, really. I should know every word, but I don't. So,
wicked smile.
what's doing
Running
here?
jokes, mile after mile. Try to speak, but and she slides. Leanie makes it a wild ride. Shut up, Leanie, can't you see? You talk so much, it's drowning me. Your white hair and fleshy hair. Give me a breath, let me share. Oh, Leanie, don't get me wrong. Can't imagine life without
I
you.
dated tonight.
So here I stand with my mic in hand, trying to keep this show as planned. Leaving last, guess it's gonna
Something going on MJD with he's getting a bit of info. We're going to watch it in a minute.
Hi, MJD.
Hiya, Josh. Having
Hi,
a
Dom.
chance. Hiya, Leah. Oh, hang on. When this song finishes, I'll read that.
She's telling you everything I've just been telling you.
Oh, yeah, we've just been watching it. And Liz just filled me in on all that.
I'm just trying to get the information to back that up and make sure that we have got it right.
Oh, that was supposed to go live. Sorry, John. I didn't see it. I didn't notice anything. This is the only time for me between 7 and 8. Yeah, I'm going to watch JLR. Yeah, I've got to you. I wanted to see. Only a little bit. Anyway, so we can turn it off.
Yeah.
And, there you go. Turn this off. There's people in chat wanting to chat, so let's go. So, hello Maggie. It's time for tea. Well, I've just had mine. I only had egg on toast. That's all I've had. I haven't had anything all day. My husband said you need to have something to eat, so I really wasn't hungry at all. So anyway, thanks for all coming in. When are you going live, Joss? Have you got it scheduled? I fell asleep on the chair this afternoon. Only had an hour and these were coming in and out the doors. Oh, let's see what he's saying. Sorry. I've got to keep up with this.
Supposedly, her boyfriend is the house they raided.
Yeah.
We can get that initial appearance. That would.
So whose house is he at now? Then I wonder.
Yeah, whose house is he at now? Have you been listening, Leah? Do you know where we are? Because we
Criminal Network says
Kayla
There's a mugshot.
You got a mugshot? Should we just show her?
Yeah, she has got. She has got.
Somebody got arrested.
Probably got numerous mugshots.
Public record.
My phone sucks. Sorry.
Yeah, that's it. That's Kayla Day.
All right. Well, she got arrested. I don't know what for. Drugs? Drugs? What was their arrest for?
It was drug trafficking, yeah. Selling drugs.
Oh, we got the footage. They came. Let's see the towing. These are the individuals that got the towing at Luke's house. We're going to see the
they're
footage.
the people that tipped him
I didn't
off.
get to see the footage, and I'm like, and you guys heard me, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome.
Let's see. Do you want me to send it to you?
Well, let's just show it. You can send it to me. Yeah.
Yeah, they're the people that tipped him off.
Was it them?
Boom.
They
So they were in
tipped
the
him off, so
process of
she
towing.
got the
Was it
footage
just-
of the car being
And then
towed.
there's a guy in the back over there too.
See? I'd love to have that.
I can send it to you.
Yeah, here, just call my phone.
Morning.
We were here a bit
And
ago.
I was on the
Security guard was here.
Yeah, possibly.
Okay, so
I
was
think
there
it
just
might
that
be,
one guy that I saw?
No one's been arrested.
So I'm wondering
The car's
if it's
been
just the
towed
car
away
being
from one
towed,
of
but it's
the
worth noting. This is worth noting.
house.
It's something, right?
Can't hear you, Maggie. Just turn JLR
I
down
know.
slightly.
Sorry.
But they had their trash can out this morning. for trash, and when we just went there, there's no trash key.
All right, I'll send those.
Yeah. Send it.
Can you hear me?
Good job.
I can now, yeah.
Good sleuthing.
Yeah, I was just saying, it was Dot asking who's been arrested, was just explaining no one's been arrested. Someone's given footage, the house, is it the potential, you tell them, Liz.
Right, you know, there was the raid the other day, and there was a mother, a son, another fella. One of the fellas, Luke Daly, I believe he was the owner of the grey Range Rover.
That's what I'm saying.
Now, what I'm not clear about is if this is the Range Rover again, or if it's a different car. But somebody came up to JLR and tipped him off that they were towing a car away from Luke Daly's house. So he's gone down there. The people, this car you can see now are the people that tipped him off. But by the time JLR got there, the car was gone and the towing had all been done.
I think it's a different car.
Yeah,
so Brian
I
Henson
do.
went there this morning. If it's the same one and it's got a blue top.
Yeah, that's the one then. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one then, because that's the one she's just showed him. She had the video of the car with the blue tarp on the front.
Yeah,
and the tow
a
truck.
woman looked out the window, an older woman, Brian Henson said, she lifted the blinds up quick and then let it go. And so he walked away, he didn't want to knock again.
Yeah, that's right, Leah. It's the one that had the blue tarp on it.
Yeah, Leah, they already took the Range Rover in that day.
They took that, yeah. They released that, I think.
Oh, hang on a minute. They're talking about the Camaro that was in the driveway with the
that's right, yeah.
That's what I seen this morning.
So then what's come out as well since then is I mean, I sent Maggie the picture. She can bring it up in a bit, maybe, if she's got it. Luke Daly got in trouble, I believe it was last year, for drug trafficking. And she was in the car. This Kayla Noel Day was in the car with him when he got arrested. So obviously she got arrested as well. Now, this guy here that's on JLR's screen, I believe it's Criminal Network, was saying that she is on the run. Now, her mum apparently, and this is what I'm trying to find out now, I'm just doing my own little bit of investigating. Apparently, her mum's called Penny Day, but she was Penny Guthrie, apparently, and it's Savannah's aunt. So that would mean Kayla Noel Day would be Savannah's cousin, and she's on the run. So that's how this is all linked in.
Yeah, so there's the connection there, isn't it? You said, I didn't see them two that you'd last sent me, Liz, so I'm going to upload them now. So I'm just going to turn my mic off.
Yeah, it's the what you call it? It's his rap sheet, if you know what I mean, and also the little bit about what he got arrested for. So I'm trying to find out if that's true, whether she actually is on the run, and I'm just trying to get some sort of proof that this Penny is Savannah's aunt. Yeah, Dot, that's right. She would be on the father's side. It would be, if she was Penny Guthrie, then she would be the dad's sister. So Savannah's aunt, so that makes the girl that's on the run for the drug trafficking, Maggie's got it there, that makes her Savannah Guthrie, and Nancy Guthrie's niece, Savannah Guthrie's cousin. Hi, Sippy.
Do you want to read that, Liz, or do you want me to?
You'd have to blow it up. Oh, hang on, no, I've got it on my phone. Yeah, wait a second. I've got it on here anyway.
You might be able to see it.
I've got it on my phone. Right.
Thanks everyone for coming in.
Yeah, so this is what's the date? Doesn't give me a date on there anyway. It's the statutes of the criminal offences involved, ARS 13, whatever. Statement of factual grounds for the seizure for forfeiture on May the 15th, 2025. So that's last year. Marana police officers observed a vehicle driven by Luke Daly driving in a manner consistent with drug trafficking. Kayla Day was a passenger in the car, and Officer Watt by the vehicle while it was parked in the Walmart parking lot at 7635 North La Chola in Pima County. He observed drug paraphernalia in plain view in the car. Consequently, the vehicle was searched and officers found a duffel bag on the passenger seat that held a 9mm AR Pew Pew and a loaded magazine. Day had a backpack in her possession that contained a for sale amount of fentanyl pills and 17 Suboxone strips. Officers also found the captioned $1,366, whatever that means. Both Daly and Day's cell phones were found to contain messages confirming they were actively involved in drug sales. Luke Anthony Daly and Kayla Noel Day have been indicted on drug trafficking charges related to this investigation in Pima County Superior Court, case number blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm not sure what the bottom bit probably doesn't relate
Yeah. Do
to.
you want me to put the next one up, Liz?
Yeah, you can do. So there you can see that's his rap sheet, Luke Anthony Daly.
Yeah, just looking at that now.
And obviously where it says case number CR, that's criminal. Means it's a criminal thing.
Which? Say that again.
So you see where it says case number in the second column?
Yeah, yeah.
If it starts with CR, it means it's
Yeah.
criminal. A
Oh,
criminal
right,
case.
okay. Hey, no flies on Liz, as the guy say. No flies on Liz. Can you all see that?
So, you know, he's not really very squeaky clean. And obviously this was last year and according to Criminal Network, this is not my telling you because I haven't found it myself yet. Apparently she's on the run and she is Savannah Guthrie's cousin.
So Sippy said, who are
So-
these people when it comes to Nancy?
Yeah,
Yet
okay.
related.
Luke Daly is the guy who had the Range Rover that they took the other night in the raid. And obviously they obviously believe he's connected because they have to have some sort of good reason to be doing what they did with the SWAT raid and the federal warrant. So Luke Daly, his girlfriend Kayla Noel Day, who was in the car with him when he got done for drug trafficking. Kayla, apparently, according to Criminal Networks, I'm trying to find it myself. Kayla Noel Day is her mum is Penny Day, but she was Guthrie. Penny Guthrie is Savannah's aunt, so Kayla Noel Day is Savannah's cousin. And Kayla Noel Day is on the run. What's he showing him now?
That's what I mean. Let's get it on. Let's have a look. Let's see. Are you lunchy?
Good Lord, he's getting right in there. He don't want to be falling
Yeah.
down there.
Oh, another glove. Yeah. What's he got?
You shouldn't be picking that up.
I know,
Oh,
he's
looks
not
like it's
supposed
just
to
like-
pick it up.
like
Tell him
some
JLR.
wash, some like crazy flood.
Right. So you're gonna see a lot of some old shit, but I was looking for fresh stuff. Anything that-
See, my
This
only
thing got
concern.
interested.
Stuff.
They're not
I-
interested in any more gloves now, Liz.
No,
They
they're
never
not,
went
because
to
he did
pick
go
the
back
other
for
one
the
up.
one that he.
No. They didn't
the
pick it
feds
up.
were interested.
They've got what they want. They've got
I
a match.
think they've got
I'm
some
wanting to
sort of
know,
evidence.
does it match the DNA from the house?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. I want to know, does any of this relate? Who does it relate to?
Why is he picking stuff up?
I know. Does he know nothing? You see,
No.
my concern, the only concern I have about people like him, the people that are attaching themselves to JLR and bringing him
Yo,
stuff,
isn't
are they just
rivers
doing it to build their own channels, you know?
public
And
You don't
property,
know,
like the
do
river
ya?
itself,
no,
Ooh,
like a river?
you
Yeah,
just
washes.
wouldn't
Like
know.
no one owns
you know,
washes.
so that's
it's
my
not like-
concern, because if JLR's not
yeah,
checking
it's our
all
land,
this
right?
stuff that they're
I always
bringing
notice
in,
that on land maps. Like
Yeah,
you
you know,
because
can
they
he
could
literally
be
checks
walk
putting
in the
everything
false
river,
out,
stuff
doesn't
out.
he?
even though it goes through somebody's property. You're not
Hi,
trespassing.
JB.
Some people were saying I was trespassing. Nah, I wasn't on anybody's property. This is the wash. You know?
Whereabouts are they, Liz?
Well, he said something about the wash, so it can't be far away from that
What's all
Luke
those
Daly's.
sirens?
It's got to be near Nancy's and Luke Daly's house somewhere.
Right.
Another thing. So it flows right through it flows right through the road.
Because of monsoons.
So if it's heavy rain, this would be underwater here.
Okay, but they've not had
Coming
any
across.
heavy rain or monsoon since she went missing, so
No.
why we're searching for?
I never went that way.
No.
There's been no rain.
Yeah, Alex is my bodyguard.
Where's he going?
I,
So that
you see,
girl's there, isn't she, as well?
see, the only thing with this is we've had no rain, the water's not been flowing anywhere, so nothing's been washed down there.
No, nothing at all. So what is he on about?
Yeah, don't know.
This is wild.
Is that still big on the screen, Liz?
No,
But we
it's
know that the feds were
it's not
walking
as big as it
all around
was.
the neighborhoods around here.
How's that?
You know that for a fact.
No, not on my screen. It's not. We've got. Oh, hang on, wait. Let me go back. Wait. Yeah, that is. Sorry. Yeah, it was me. I had
great.
chat showing.
No, it's all right.
Let's go up to Tommaso. Tomatoes.
857. Have you heard?
God, it makes me laugh, JLR. He keeps laughing over these tomatoes. I'm sure it's when he gets a bit delirious, you know, when he's when he's a bit tired.
I love the way he repeats himself.
He was
He goes,
giggling.
"There's the
Something.
trash can. There's the trash can." Oh, well.
Tucson and displaced to a neighbor's home so that law enforcement could
It's still playing. I gotta go.
check it out. She claimed that she had no idea what was going on, and so did the guy who was detained. Law enforcement ended up releasing the house. They let her go back in. They released the guy. He was no longer detained. But we did do some facial comparisons between the guy that was detained and the person who was standing at Nancy's front door masked up. The eyes appear to be similar. The eyebrows appear to be similar. The goatee, the facial hair, the mustache, the lips. So part of me is wondering if Savannah could have been speaking directly to this elderly woman in her video. Now, there are a lot of situations where one person is detained for questioning, but ultimately released. Why they would be detained? They seem connected to the case. We're near the scene. They've matched a description of a possible suspect or were named a witness. So after one who is detained for questioning is released, police may keep building the case against them, even though they were released, by testing DNA or fingerprints, reviewing surveillance footage, checking phone records, interviewing more witnesses, and getting lab results back. Remember, law enforcement is still awaiting lab results. So in reality, while one person may look cleared publicly, law enforcement could still be building a case against them behind closed doors. Not saying that that's what's happening here, but it seems like it's a possibility, especially given the fact that this morning NBC, which is the network Savannah Guthrie works for, shared that they got confirmation today that law enforcement is no longer looking into Nancy's family. So does that mean law enforcement kind of knows who they're looking for, knows who did this? Remember, yesterday we did find out that reportedly law enforcement believes they've identified this masked person at Nancy's front door. We'll see. What are your guys' thoughts on all of this? Let me know.
I have no idea.
Identified.
That's about the most interesting thing I've heard today.
Hi, April.
Possible motives. Who, if they are. I mean, this is.
I mean, let's face it. When they do these SWATs and they take people out of the homes and they search the homes,
trying to find the connection.
They're probably going to leave some sort of a device behind so that they can hear what's going on.
They're definitely bugged.
So these people are bugged, and you know they'll keep watching them if they suspect them.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they do it here all the time. This is why they get off of them.
Yeah. Hi, Toshi.
Hi, Toshi. Yeah, they watch them where they go in the cars and everything. They throw all kinds on them. Once they've got their eyes on them now, they're getting watched all the time. So I found this as well today for those who were wondering, as well as myself, how they got the information off the camera when she didn't have a subscription. So I'll pull this up now. And you'll hear them explain how they got it. Bit scary when you hear this.
Hi, April.
I'm going, which one was it?
Don't forget to smash that like.
Yeah, please hit the like. Please. I'm wondering bloody which one it was now. Just let me see if it's this one.
Now, investigators had a big challenge, recovering the
Let's see.
Investigators had a big challenge, recovering the video from the Google Nest camera that had been taken and disconnected from the home's Wi-Fi. FBI Director Kash Patel said investigators worked with private companies, and the video was recovered from residual data located in back-end systems.
I imagine they've had them for the last 24 to 36 hours.
Tim Gallagher is the former special agent in charge of FBI New Jersey, who says investigators had to recover the images, even though the camera wasn't connected to the cloud. If Nancy Guthrie wasn't paying for the cloud subscription, how did the FBI get the video off the feed?
Between the data getting to the server and the camera, there's stops in between. And there's going to be pieces of that data possibly that could be recovered. And from what it appears here, that's exactly what the FBI did.
Cybersecurity experts say the public really doesn't know what data tech companies are gathering without telling the public.
When you record data, it can actually show up in a couple of places. It can also be stored on a hard disk. It can be stored on the device itself. It can be stored in the cloud. It can be stored in a lot of places that sometimes are transient. So that is, they're stored there temporarily until something comes and flushes it away.
They were able to recover data from that, data that they thought was overwritten, and the bad guy may have thought was overwritten for life. The FBI can raise it back up.
Tom joins us now live. Tom, the FBI was able to pull those videos and those images. It shows just how sophisticated some of their programs are.
I think that's right. And of course, the main lab is at Quantico, Virginia. Cyber pros say the FBI may not want to fully reveal all of their tactics, since they may use some of those techniques in espionage cases.
And there you go.
Yep.
You're being watched.
Once it's been uploaded somewhere, or
Yeah.
you might think you've deleted
It's
it.
never
but
gone.
It will never be gone.
She was in custody on
Who's
the
this?
15th.
Is that the woman? No, it
Morning
isn't, is
session,
it? Who's that one?
seen on the 15th morning session.
What do you mean?
In the initial appearance after you
Oh,
get arrested.
you're because of the you have to
Yeah.
wait till Monday. Gotcha.
Is
So,
he a YouTuber,
she
this
would've
guy?
been- so what was the
Yeah,
first-
the guy that's
I know.
talking in front of him, he is 8572 some.
She just
So
Ah,
he's
right.
the
I
guy
thought
that
he was the neighbour.
he's got a
yesterday.
YouTube channel, and
She
he
should have
he
it.
basically listens
Yeah.
to the police
911.
scanners.
Right.
He leaves the scanner going all night.
He's gonna.
Yo,
Yeah.
if it's tomorrow, the next day I'm going.
It would have been.
So he's
Because
a
they
local
might
fella.
reveal something.
She
and
already
then-
It might have
He's
been
a
had
local
it.
fella with his own
you have to
YouTube
see a
channel.
judge in
On a
Arizona
Monday.
within 24 hours.
Right.
So will they refresh that on the court docket
Oh,
or something a day
Twice
later?
day. 9 in
Yeah,
the morning
Sippy, it's
and
Toshi.
You gotta wait till Monday. You get arrested Friday.
Hi, Rapper.
Turn that down while there's nothing. Yeah, so it just shows you, doesn't it, how they can get your information without you
Yeah.
even having a subscription. But the likes of us, they'd never be interested to get anything for us.
Won't
to
find
sh-
out on me.
No. They'd never. Yeah. Are you feeling better today, Rapper? Lunchy said. We've known we've been watching since at least 1949. I've only just woke up, Toss. I used to think, oh, I would never want to do any such thing like that. Or honestly, I really did. These past few years, I'm in shock. I'm like, I feel the complete Wales is corrupted.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's just made me a cuppa. And it's definitely got 2 sugars in. Mississippi says, I've been warning people of this for a long time. They don't listen. Do you know what, Mississippi? If it comes to me, it's not that I don't listen. I think there's good in everyone. Do you know what I mean? I don't think like people would harm people or they be corrupt and do shady things and the government and all that. But now my eyes are open. Do you know what I mean? I'm seeing things like it came from mostly for me from when we were all in lockdown. When you'd had time to sit and think and put pieces together and stuff like that. That's when I think I woke up.
Yeah. I don't think
JP
people are
said-
scared anymore. They're not scared of going to prison. They're not, there's
No.
not enough deterrent to stop people from doing crime. So
I
it's
mean,
just
I
going to get
think
worse
the
and
American
worse.
prisons are totally worse than ours, from what I've seen. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. Well,
I mean,
yeah.
it's not the thing that they do keep them all in one big room. They like have little rooms off and they're all together. Do you understand what I mean? Really in a small area.
Look at this guy photographing him and following him with all his cameras.
Okay.
He's getting the right following, isn't he? Everybody's trying to, attach themselves to him.
Yeah, everyone, they're all made up with him now. I think this one.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing that he has somebody with him, because it does worry me sometimes in dark when he's following, trying to find SWAT and stuff. It bothers me, if he's on his own. People come up to his car and that. He has no idea who these people are.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Maggie, you like JLR stream if you're going to use
Hi,
it.
John.
Exactly. I'm using it, but I thank him every day. Every single day, I thank him. It's in the description.
Don't forget to go give him a like and a subscribe to him.
Yeah,
He's
he
very
did
good.
say he didn't mind anyone using it, which is why I am, because you know what? I'm so invested in this case. I want to know everything about it. And because I've got really bad brains and I don't remember anything, I made up because Liz will remind me of everything. I'm glad that I can bring it up here and watch as well, because I don't want to miss it.
Well, you're going to, I mean, all the main media are watching what he's doing, because if he goes running off somewhere, they know that he's had a tip off and he's going somewhere.
That's why they're all ragging on to him now, because they know. They've only got to watch JLR and they're off. I mean, didn't that fella got in the car with him, didn't he? There was what's his name?
Criminal Network, is it?
Network. He seems all right. The first day he come over, he was talking to JLR, giving him info, when JLR didn't know. And he was like, oh, thanks for that, I appreciate it. And he did seem dead nice. I said, I got a good feeling from him. This other fella, I don't know who he is. This one in the grey behind JLR now.
In with a check shirt. The grey guy, I've seen him before.
What he's saying. Look at JLR laughing.
Oh my goodness, that's so funny. That's funny. I've never seen anything like this. It's funny.
I think it'll be his chat that he laughs at, because when he's
Nancy's it too, because KOLD wants to interview about that.
You're good.
It's good to hear him laughing, though. That you don't normally hear JLR laugh.
Any comment on this?
No. He's always waiting, and I'm glad he's got a little bit of company.
Yeah, I am.
I'm on his own. JB, I was there. I was with him before. When he went to see if the glove was still in, I knew they weren't interested in that. I think they've got what they're interested in now.
Yeah, I think we should be hearing something soon, because they've got the results, haven't they, from the DNA results? They've got them.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm dying to know now if them DNA match the DNA in the house.
Yeah.
And they said, didn't they?
Weren't they looking to see if they could get a match as to who the person was? They'd be checking Codis and that to see if there's a match of who I hope they do have a match to it.
Oh, I know.
Because that's what the other woman that was, going on about ancestry and telling everybody to upload the DNA to her because she's got her own thing.
Did anyone see that on JLR before, the woman that spoke to
have a good day.
By the glove, you'll have seen it, JB, when he was looking at the glove, come over and she announced herself.
You're all going to be on the Arizona Republic. Watch it be a hippie. These true crimers are causing lots of havoc and problems.
And she was saying that she works for the police and that. And she does all this genealogy and stuff like that. And she said to JLR, if you give, you tell me.
Oh, if everybody did the DNA test and upload it to her site or whatever.
Yeah, and I'll help. So in other words, I'll scratch your back if you scratch mine. JB, they found DNA in the house which didn't match Nancy or
anyone close to her.
Any of the people close to her. Mississippi said that would have kind of freaked me out. The guy that walked up, I don't like the feeling I got. He was a bit weird, wasn't he?
I know the guy with the cameras that was photographing and he was laughing. I know he's seen him before. I believe it was
Who is he? I
yesterday.
wondered. He's not a journalist, is he? Is he just a YouTuber, do you think?
I don't even think he's got a channel.
Did you
He
see
could
Leanie
he
in
could
yesterday?
work for he could be a journalist or something, maybe.
Hi, Amanda. Good to see you, love. We're all back in here.
The only
We're
thing with that
catching
girl
up.
that was on about DNA is I'm sure she mentioned GEDmatch and FT. No, FS.
Who was this? That
Somewhere.
Christine?
The girl that was on about the DNA, you know, and telling people to get
Christine.
DNA done. Yeah, she when she mentioned me has picked up when she mentioned uploading it to GEDmatch and FS. I think it was FS something, because GEDmatch is a well-known ancestry site. It's good. I use GEDmatch, and the other one would be Family Search. That is also a DNA website, ancestry website.
Yeah.
Now they're well known, and I believe they've got. I believe Jimmy went to it when he was at CrimeCon. They're trying to get more people to get the details on there because it would make it easier. Because if they get a DNA match and the person is not on CODIS,
Yeah.
then where do they go then to match it? Well, then they have
And
to go
no
to
one's going to go on
familial.
there. No one's going
Yeah.
to go with the DNA.
No.
I'm sick of this case they live down from us. We all think it's someone that well. I'm not saying it's within the family, but it's someone who she knows very well.
It has to be someone within the family, because any randomer that doesn't know
Yeah.
and wouldn't know she has a pacemaker and wouldn't know to leave, you know, her devices behind or make sure she took a watch off and leave it behind, would they? They wouldn't have
Yeah.
a clue she's got a pacemaker. So that it has to be somebody that knew that.
All you podcasters and investigation experts, do you know
Well, we
what,
don't
Amanda?
say that we are.
You couldn't be further from the truth. You couldn't be further. I couldn't be an investigator if you paid me.
Not me
All I'm
neither.
doing is watching it of a day and of a night if I'm awake, and I come on here to talk about it with friends and people that come into the channel, and we're all trying to work out what we think's happened. No, what we're not saying anything. We're not saying our words is gospel. We're just saying what we think's happened or what hasn't happened. It's not that type of channel. It's
Yeah.
just a chat amongst friends.
End
That's
of
all
the
it is.
day, it's something that it's interesting. It's what you're all here for. But you know, it's interesting. You've come in here because you think it's Nancy Guthrie. I'll go in. You know, it's interesting. That's what we're following. We're not. What do you call them? Investigators. We're nothing like that. We're not experts.
I
But
wish.
we're just interested, like everybody else is interested.
Yeah, I'm well into this. So I want to hear everyone's ideas and theories, because that's what makes it exciting and interesting. Is you think, oh my God, yeah, I never thought of that.
I mean, why? I'm not sure why you would go in somebody's chat and say you think you're all experts, laughing out loud. Why would you even come in and say that? Because we've not said we're experts. There's nowhere anywhere that says that we are experts. We're
No.
not pretending to be experts.
No, Mississippi, she's got a pacemaker. The pacemaker's inside, isn't it? That stays there until she's no longer here.
Yeah, no, it's inside. It's internal.
Yeah, that stays there. That's the last thing to leave her body when she passes. That's what they're trying to look for. You know, when they had that the helicopter and they were flying low, it was all they must think she's very near to home.
I think so. I think they
They've
already
said
know.
that all
I'm
along. They've got an
convinced.
idea. They're
Yeah.
obviously waiting for something. Like I had a feeling today. I thought, oh, something's going to happen today. I had a feeling, honestly, someone was going to be arrested, but that'll probably happen when we're going to bed.
Yeah, that's when it all seems to happen during the night, which is why I'm knackered.
Here's Lainey. She said, I mean, at this point, I'm an expert smoker and smart ass. I had to pretend ciggy, having a ciggy with Lainey this morning. Didn't I, Lee? She was laughing her head off. She can't cope when I smoke. See, I think that girl must have come in and thought she was going to get something to argue with. I'm not going to argue with anyone like
No,
that.
no.
I'm just going to say exactly what it is. It's with no one's investigators or anything.
I mean, it's just daft coming in and saying that because we've never said
Yeah.
we had investigators. Nobody said that. We're not professional. We're not investigators.
Yeah.
We're just invested in it like everybody else.
Mississippi says, right, and if I'm not mistaken, the pacemakers today are equipped to alert without a phone now. I think it would also locate where the patient is. Well, that's exactly what they're doing.
Well, that's not entirely. They don't obviously have a GPS. There's no GPS fitted to it, and it needs to have a Bluetooth connection with your Apple Watch or what else is there? Or your phone. But it will keep
For the alert for it to. What exactly does it need the Bluetooth for?
It has to have a Bluetooth connection. Otherwise, it can.
Them readings go back to the doctors.
Yeah, for it to send things, you know, to satellite or wherever it goes, it has to have a connection. So it's got to be connected to a Bluetooth.
I get what you mean.
Device.
Yeah, because it goes back to the doctors. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And apparently,
so
I was reading.
Did they say
up
that
on
it was raised at the beginning? Sorry, Liz. Didn't they say when it was alerted? You know, when it went off the app.
Yeah, there was. It gave the time when it stopped communicating with the phone.
Get something to say, hey, it was raised. A heart
Oh
rate
yeah, there was raised activity, which was obviously when they were coming in. So that would have been when she was suffering some anxiety or whatever. There was a peak.
Here's John now. John, I've been looking all day. I've asked Lizzie as well. Both of us maybe being in the UK as well as you. We can't find anything to do about that pharmaceutical Medicare, whatever it was. Anything to do with it at all.
Was it Medishare?
I thought he said was it Medishore?
I've looked up Medishore, Medicare, and then something else came up about Medishare. I can't find anything. Now, she does write, does she write books? She does something.
Medicare, April said. Yeah,
Right.
I've been. The only thing that I've found, which was on Reddit, saying, a lot of people are putting it now down to Epstein files since the day the Epstein files come out that happened to her because Savannah did the interviews with a lot of the victims of trafficking, and they reckon this is source because she's a journalist to put the warning out there for journalists to keep their mouth shut, because all this is being put out there. So that's one of the theories.
See, I was looking into this pacemaker thing. It's 35 feet.
Yeah,
the distance.
On there, she says, "I'll go and check my pacemaker right now." Go on, Joss. Go on, Liz.
35 feet distance for it to communicate. Once it's away from 35 feet, it will stop. The connection will be lost. So that's why the helicopters were flying so low, because they needed to be within 35 feet for it to pick up a signal, for it to reconnect. But then I was interested in what happens when a person passes away then from a pacemaker. Does it just stop? Well, it doesn't. It carries on going.
No,
it just keeps on going for the life of the battery. So a person,
Yeah.
if they're being buried, they'll be buried with their pacemakers in place. They won't take them out. But
the only time they remove them is if they're
they're being
cremated.
cremated, because
Yeah.
they can explode. So
Yeah, they've got to be
if you're
removed
being
from
cremated,
fire.
they would take it out.
Yeah, yeah. I've got a neck warmer on and I'm having a flush. Give us a minute. I've just got to take these headphones off. Hang on.
Hi, Raymond.
You missed your mum when doing this too today. Hi, Raymond. Good to see you, love. Thanks for coming in. Both of Lace's husbands were pacemakers. Do you know what? I don't really know much about them, only since this. But it just shows. I mean, the things he can do today are just fabulous, aren't they?
Yeah.
Mississippi said they have tons of info we will never know. Yeah. Mary Jane Joe says it's frustrating because they must have so much information that we need to know. Definitely, they've definitely got loads. I mean, I understand they can't, they can only give certain, things out because they're looking for these and they don't want to give them the up, do they? But surely, I mean, I said, why can't they tell us about the scene in the house? I mean, all I've heard of that is he'd been in, he'd looked around the rooms, he'd been rooting around, there was paper strewn on a table. And so, okay, so 39 minutes he was in there. We know he was doing that for past the 39 minutes. But as for they haven't even said there was blood in the house. They haven't confirmed it, have they?
No, they've not told us, what the scene was, what they found. I mean, we know they found DNA in the house.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't know in what format that was.
I mean, why can't they just tell us what way the house was? Are they waiting because so they know they've got the right people, what they can say the damage was done in the house and stuff like that? Does they always ask them, don't they?
Yeah.
There's
So
only them that know.
Dot says, okay, it took 2 minutes for her pacemaker to connect, and it just said to keep my device nearby.
Wow. There you go. There
So
you
yes,
go.
if the device is not there, it just can't connect.
Amanda said, I paint, so I've painted lots of our beautiful mountains. Oh, they're gorgeous. It looks like a film set to us. My beautiful Tucson, Arizona. I was born here, raised here. Oh, it's so
It
lovely.
does
It's
look
absolutely
it does look
gorgeous.
beautiful. It
Oh,
really
yeah.
does.
When I went to Canada and she's moved now, like when she lived in Chilliwack, and oh my God, Liz, I've never seen anything like it in my life. Snow-capped mountains. There was nothing but
Yeah.
the great big, just green and mountains. It was unbelievable. I just couldn't believe I was looking at something real.
Well, it's like when JLR's on the road, outside the house, in the
Yeah.
background, it looks like a
Yeah.
film set, doesn't it? It
It
just looks
does. It
unreal,
does.
the
I mean, look
mountains
at
and
that on the
everything.
road there. Just gorgeous, isn't it?
It is,
All
it's
we look at
beautiful.
is houses, buildings, brick buildings. I mean,
Yeah.
we don't see anything like that until we go far into the country.
Yeah.
It's, and beyond.
It's
And
just,
I've
it is
sent
stunning.
a screenshot to Leni as proof, lol.
I
believe
believe you,
Dot.
Dot. I believe you. I know what you're saying.
Hiya, Damage. Any updates? Liz will fill you in about the car. Go on, Liz.
Yeah, they've just been to, I don't know if you were aware, when they did the raid the other night, the people that they detained, one was called Luke Daly, and what's just come out, I haven't been able to verify it properly yet, but what's just come out, Luke Daly's girlfriend is Kayla Noel Day. Her mum is apparently Penny Day, who was Penny Guthrie, and Penny Guthrie is Savannah's aunt. So that makes Kayla Noel Day Savannah's cousin. They got in trouble last year for drug trafficking, and she's still on the run. And they've just been to Luke Daly's and towed his car away.
Yeah.
That's the update.
Yeah.
So they're clearly looking into this Luke Daly.
So, Amanda, you're in the other live. I think, is that what the phone means, Liz? That she's in the other live chat?
What phone?
It's got
I
like
don't
a
see a
phone at
phone.
the side of it where her name is in the chat.
I can't see it. I can't see a phone, but
Oh, can't you see that I can?
You see, I've got chat up, which I'm assuming means I've got both chats up. So, yeah, she could be
Yeah, I think Leni told me it means that they're in the vertical
in the
live.
vertical live.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
yeah.
she is. Yeah, vertical. Come over here, Amanda. Just go back to Leni's channel, and you'll see 2 lives. Come here. With
Yeah,
us.
click on the one
Jump
without
on
the
your own,
mobile
girl.
phone. If you click
Jump
on the one
your
without the
own.
mobile phone and the one
Damage,
that's probably got the most people, that's the one you
damage,
want to
you're
be in.
in there as well. So look for the one with the most people in the chat. So there's Amanda and damage in there. Thank you all, indirect buyer. That's terrible.
I don't know what they're doing now, where they're going.
Let's have a look. Let's see what's happening. What should he is?
First. This is where I took pictures.
Getting out anyway.
Why is there a fire rescue guy here?
No damage, just said that.
He's got all these people in car with him.
Yeah, his mates up going everywhere with a bit of company.
There you go, JB's put you the link.
His channel as good as this. It's too well known, JLR. Love everyone.
Hey,
J Brad's put
people
you
are
the
saying my
link in.
chat
If you want to
Nano's
click that
just
link,
cleared
it'll bring
the
you
Guthrie
into
family.
the other
You know
chat.
anything about that? Can you see? New post by the Pima County Sheriff. Let me go get this and analyze this in a minute. We got to stay in the loop.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Go on, JLR.
I want to get my other phone and see what this report is, because I think that's big. If it's true.
Oh yeah, got to hang out
The
with
family has been cleared. That's it. It's interestingly clear. If it's true,
I don't think so, love.
Pima County Sheriff.
Let's hope. Let's hope. Let's see what the news is. See what the sheriff says. Oh, would it be the sheriff that'd say, Lenny? Was it Liz? If she was found, he would have a press conference, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I would have thought so. But he does update. Is it his Facebook? He updates something. Pima County.
Damn it, he's still showing us on the phone. He's still over in the wrong chat.
Oh, come on.
You're looking to see what the
Pima County Sheriff's Department.
Hold on, it says here, to be clear, the Guthrie family, to include all siblings and spouses, has been cleared as possible suspects in this case. The family has been nothing but cooperative and gracious. And
So
all
is he
victims in
saying
this
they're all
case.
clear
Just
then?
otherwise is not only wrong, it's cruel. The Guthrie family are victims, plain and simple. Please, I'm begging you, media, to honor your profession and report with common sense, compassion, and professionalism. They've been cleared.
Well, then he should have put that out then. If he's had that information for
Cleared.
ages that these people were cleared, he
There you
should have
go.
put that out there then. That's irresponsible on his part.
All right, so for us, it would be no more focus on Tommaso and Annie. No need to go over there. No need to go over there.
They wouldn't have been hounded if he'd have put that out in the beginning, because he made out that everybody was still his last conference, he said that everybody was still a suspect.
Unless media is going over there, but no media, no reason to say, oh well, these people are involved. We said on this channel, when people get cleared, we got to honor that request.
And obviously,
we gotta
will,
honor
but
the
if you
request,
don't tell
right?
them that
They
they're
just
clear,
put this out next. We got to honor that.
So that actually could help them. Now they're not going to have any worry of people.
People all over
trying
the
to get
internet are
pictures
still
of them, or, you know,
Tommaso and Guthrie said. That's all I've seen. Loads of people.
Yeah.
All right. So is it taking them to this location? Or I'm talking about the Luke person, the Luke. Are they zeroing in on Luke or anyone else affiliated with them or somebody else? I bet that's why no police are at their house. Maybe that's why the security person's not at the house.
Oh, I hope he's going to be
Anymore.
all right.
Hey.
People.
Where's he at? Hold on, I just want to show this. What do you got? Hold on. Yeah, it looks like trail. That might explain why the security's not at the house anymore. They've been cleared.
But when he says the family, including siblings and spouses, so that doesn't mean aunties, cousins. It just means siblings and spouses.
It's just the immediate family, isn't it?
Yeah. So obviously he's saying that Tommaso, Annie, Cameron and his partner all them people have been checked, but that
Oh,
doesn't
this is
mean
yours.
aunties and cousins.
Oh, I was like, there's a fire person searching. What's
John
going
said
on?
he must do something more. That
How are
means
you?
Yeah.
It clears, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you okay?
Thank God it isn't them, because imagine how she'd
It's a
feel.
homeless.
Well, okay, I'll stop
Looks
saying
like.
that it's Tommaso then if he's cleared him, because.
Yeah.
But he
mean,
could have put that out. If he's known that for a while, he could have put that out.
He should have said, yeah. I think he's been pushed to say that, as he must have wanted to keep it all in and say nothing to us. But I mean, I said to him, Ethan, this morning, and we have looked back at the you know, when Savannah was talking about, you know, the treating with old hands and all that. I just have been looking at Annie, and I.
What do you got?
It's got anything to do with it.
I don't know. I'm still
What do you got
suspicious
down
of the
there?
pair of them.
I said I couldn't speak for the husband because I didn't see him in the boots, and that's
Yeah.
it. But the more I watched it, I just don't. I mean, I've never believed it was them from day one anyway. But I said, I just don't believe she's got anything to do with it. I really think she should.
I'm still suspicious, and only because whoever took her knew about the pacemaker. A randomer wouldn't have known that.
This one away here, I'll go.
So this whole area, this takes it up like by their house, like
Conference.
manholes and stuff around here.
Yeah. Fire pits.
It's what? Sorry.
You should have a. Well, I don't know what he said then. I was talking.
Yeah, I mean, to do no press conference at all and not update people is just
Because
foolish.
he said,
because,
didn't he? As soon as he had anything,
Yeah.
he would come back and do one.
yeah,
And he's
well, if
done
he's
one
cleared
in
people, then he should have
3
told
weeks.
people.
Yeah, I saw the
One
white
in
guy.
3 weeks.
He was looking at me funny and started petting me. That was his home.
Honestly, did you see my community hall? I shared out your live, and in the comments, I left 2 links. One is the sketch of the suspect. Who's on the sketch? Mississippi, you?
But there's somebody in a
No.
tent down here.
There we are. Where are they?
Hey, in the whole apartment.
Dot said the YouTubers need to be really careful. I think it had
So there's homeless people around
running around spreading narratives, and they might start getting them on obstruction charges. Thing is, it's JLR's normally on his own, isn't he? And he doesn't cause
This
any.
is right by Luke's home.
Yeah, he doesn't normally put
Oh my
rubbish
God,
out.
it
He
stinks.
does normally
Yeah.
check everything. It's
Yeah,
just he's
and
got
my
these
goodness,
people
it
following
stinks.
him around.
Yeah.
I'm worried with these being with him. Is it going to people going to start?
What's he got
They're
there?
homeless stuff, isn't it?
I wouldn't mess with anybody in there. Like, don't be rude.
No, I'm not
Yeah, yeah.
gonna
Oh
harass
no,
you.
has he gone
Yeah,
down
yeah.
where homeless
Well, I'm saying
people
that
are?
you-
Yeah,
for a
that's
missing
what it
link.
looks like he is.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah, I'm not harassing you.
Yeah.
That's my concern. Is these people like this guy in front of him keep running up to him with tidbits of information, but are they
So
thoroughly
where
checking
does
that
Luke live
information?
relative to here? Let me see. Right over in the next neighborhood down.
Because I've been trying to find out where he's
So,
got that from, and I
I think
can't
things are
find
moving
it.
very, very fast here. Because the Guthrie
No,
family has now been
it's
cleared, so
downstairs.
they're eyeing
So
somebody
I'm
else.
wrong. It isn't the daughter and son-in-law.
Well, I
okay?
mean, I've said
in
that
the
damage
heck?
from
It's
day
pretty
one that I
wrong.
believe it's the son-in-law, and I'm still suspicious,
Still
very
thought,
suspicious.
Those rocks weren't there the other day.
Oh, you were back here before?
2 days ago. See that little tent down that road?
Dude, this is crazy.
There's a huge tent at the end of this one.
He needs to be careful.
Yeah.
This is where all homeless are. You need to be a bit careful
Yeah.
going
So this
down
is
here.
on First and Orange.
See, he doesn't normally
Holy
do
smokes.
stuff like this, does he?
Go down there and just ask. I'll stay here.
Yeah,
Go
we've
down
all
there, be
been
safe.
wrong at
What's he
some
going
point.
and asking him?
Ask them if they see anything suspicious.
Oh Lord.
Every tool, shovels,
What?
many shovels.
Dude, I didn't even know this would even exist.
Yeah, but
This is right by
At
Luke's
April
home. Like, let me get you on the map a
14th.
minute and show you. Where am I? Let me show you.
there may be shovels and that there, but come on, use your head. Do you honestly think it's these homeless people that have taken her? And no, it don't make sense. They're not going to have taken her and buried her
Where am I?
somewhere.
I know. I've still got this in my head that they put her with a family and the family are looking after her. Honestly,
Yeah,
that's what
April,
I,
it says that what he said is he's put a statement out, has the sheriff saying, to be clear, the Guthrie family, to include all siblings and spouses, has been
Luke
cleared
lives right there.
as possible suspects in this
So we're
case. The
just showing
family
you. We're
has
in this
been
general
nothing
area.
but cooperative and gracious, and our
And he lives right there.
victims in this case. To suggest otherwise is not only wrong, it's cruel.
Right around there.
The Guthrie family are
So it's
victims,
pretty
plain and
close.
simple.
Probably within
Please,
a
I'm
quarter of a
begging you,
mile.
the media, to honour your profession and report with some sense of
But you got to think
compassion
of the
and
perspective.
professionalism.
If they think that Luke is involved and there's
So
people in the
that's
house and they
basically
still have no
saying they've
evidence,
cleared the siblings,
you got to put
their
Nancy somewhere.
partners. What it's not saying is that they've cleared cousins,
asking.
aunts, uncles.
Yeah.
No, my door's locked.
He said something about Luke then. He's got to put Nancy somewhere or something like that.
Hope we
Is
get
there a
reception.
drop connection?
Tell me if it gets
Transient
pixelated.
voice
If
I've
it
heard
gets
something,
pixelated.
but I'd like to think the sheriff's department was a
Whoa,
good
this is
associates out
crazy.
there undercover officers. Probably is us.
There's a whole house under here.
Now they said that spouses. They said the spouses as well, Mississippi. I know, JLO, don't go down there, sorting all that love. Come out. God, he's probably some time.
Has police been around here? Has police been around here? Hey,
it looks like
has police been around here searching? You haven't seen any police?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. But we just barely got here.
I'm live streaming, by the way. Yeah, I'll turn the camera off you. Hey, I'll turn the camera off you. All right, I turned it off. So,
give him his due though.
yeah, the camera's facing.
If he says he's not getting your face on it, anything, he won't.
Yeah, he
Let me,
won't.
let me go past you, and then I'll put the camera back there. You haven't seen anybody over here?
But I also.
See?
What's your dog saying? It's just a little bit.
And it is cruel, but at the same time, people are looking for most of it. People are all suspecting
So
they
you
want
haven't seen any searches
just
here or
a
anything?
human thing to do.
Not since we've been here, but we've only been here for 2 days.
2 days.
And
Why
when
are
it's
you
looking
here?
hour to call the cops.
Where was that?
They're always going to look at family first because 9 times out of the 10 it's
Who
family.
kicked you out? The police?
Yeah.
And
So how many
obviously,
people are around here right
obviously, son-in-law was last to see
now? Is
her,
that like your home?
and there has to be. It
Yeah.
had to be someone that knew about the pacemaker. It had to be that no randomer's going to know about a pacemaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's going on with
That's Marvin.
So it was yesterday or the day before that he was talking. So why did he say then? Fucking being cleared.
Like I'm
About what?
Well,
Sorry.
why
don't know.
are you under a bridge? Like what's
Well, let me tell you, okay, I used to work for,
Is that your phone ringing, Liz?
No, not mine.
That must be
Something I did
JLO's or
25
someone
years ago.
else's.
They wouldn't give me my fingerprint card.
But yeah, I agree, Sippy. They should have told everyone at the beginning who they'd got
Yeah.
cleared because they were never actually letting anybody know who the suspects are. So, or whether they had a prime suspect, that's never been put out there. But
that's
what they
horrible.
should have done is said, we've cleared all family. And then people would have left the family alone.
Alone?
That he alone is responsible for that because the family could have been left alone
Yeah.
a week ago if they
He
knew
could
that.
have got them out the picture. If he'd
So
have
he's the one that's
wanted to.
responsible.
So how long you plan to be here for?
How long do I plan on being here?
Yeah,
If
under
it is
here.
close him, he's a bit of a rat, isn't he?
How,
the
do they
sheriff?
come and kick people out eventually? Who?
Well,
They're
I mean,
trying to-
the sheriff is
Well, they just
say
responsible
you
for the
gotta
fact
go?
that they've been
And what,
being
you have 5 minutes?
hounded constantly because he didn't put it out there
Oh.
that they'd been cleared. He
And
never
then what,
said
you
that.
just
What
go
he
to the
said
next
was
location?
everybody is still a suspect.
Yeah.
Whoa, there's somebody there.
Yeah, that's Marvin.
Okay, there's nobody, no female in
No.
there.
That's Marvin.
That's Marvin.
Okay.
So did you watch on Lena's live today the video of Brian Enton?
I haven't seen anything today because I've literally
Oh
been asleep
my
all
God,
day.
Liz, you've got to go and listen. It's unbelievable. You hear about the DNA, it's fascinating. And you hear, oh God, who is he? He's an ex-someone anyway. And you should hear what he says about the sheriff. He said he holds a grudge.
Who holds a grudge?
The sheriff.
Right.
With the FBI, and he said to him, and he places. Oh God, see what I mean? See what I mean? Forgot my words. Anyway, you've got to go and watch it. Has anyone
Right.
seen it? If
I'll
you
give it a
haven't
watch
seen
then.
it, I'll bring it up and let you watch it on here. If anyone wants to watch it, it was unbelievable what he was saying about some. Put a 1 in chat and I'll put it on. If you haven't seen it today.
I
It's
haven't.
long, it's like nearly an hour long, but I'll just put that part on. It's honest to God, you just won't believe it. Yeah, and it's sad if they are being harassed, but
Especially if they knew that they weren't, part of it.
I mean, he could have got them out the picture.
Yeah.
Sooner if he'd wanted to.
Yeah, because they're the first people they look at, when they're investigating. The first people they will suspect and look at is family. So they would be the first people they would have cleared.
Yeah.
Why didn't you let everybody know then, instead of telling them that nobody has been cleared, everybody is still a suspect until cleared? Well, then let everybody know they've been cleared, because otherwise people are going to hound them. Every time they see them, they'll hound them.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I'll get it. I'll put it on then. Just keep an eye on the chat for us, and I'll find it now. John hasn't seen it. I don't know how many haven't seen it. I don't want to play it if everyone's already been seeing it this morning. But
No, I didn't see it.
You'll see now what he's about.
I believe it's the same guy, Lou, that you're talking about when you say, does he have a connection? I'm trying my best to look this up. In fact, I'll ask Beth to do it while we're on here because she's more likely to find it than I am. Just before we came on, somebody came and told him that Luke Daly, which I believe is the guy you're thinking of, the guy who owned the Silver Range Rover, he was arrested last year for drug trafficking, and there was a girl in the car with him, Kayla Noel Day, and apparently her mum was Penny Day, but what Penny Day was Penny Guthrie, so that means Penny Guthrie would be Savannah's aunt, so this Kayla would be her cousin. She was in the car with Luke Daly, and she's on the run, apparently. So there is that's where the connection, I believe, would be. It would be there, but I'm trying to find that out. I'll ask Beth to look while we're online, see if she can find that out.
Where's she at? She's still under.
Right, so I've got that here. If anyone wants to watch it, just want to watch it, Sandwich wants to as well.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting. I'm wondering, will I have to close this one down? So, tell me if you can see Brian Ensign now.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll start playing it. Just watch your ears.
Here because people are nervous to talk badly about the sheriff who are still working there, but he can talk about concerns that the deputies have about the sheriff, about the way the investigation has been handled, and why he thinks the FBI should have been brought in sooner. So listen to my conversation with Sergeant Cross. The first thing I wanted to ask you about was just this new FBI statement that I showed you. First of all, apparently there's a lot of gloves that have been found. Yeah. What do you make of that? I mean, I guess these gloves are used for all sorts of purposes, it seems.
It is pretty common. It could be from investigators. It could also be, I mean, we have a large amount of homeless that live and camp in the area. We also have, we've experienced a lot of nighttime car break-ins in this area as well. So, I mean, it could be from any one of those things. Hopefully it's related to the Guthrie kidnapping or incident, and they're able to get some DNA out of it, and it breaks the case open. But I understand it was found a couple miles away. Hopefully, as he's driving away, he throws his gloves out the window. Maybe we'll get a lucky break, but there's a lot of possibilities.
It just seems like that would be a dumb thing to do, though. I mean, if you're the suspect.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you bury them or hold on to them? You
Yeah,
know?
it seems very unusual. He seemed to be very prepared and very careful, at least on the video that was released. And so it would seem very out of character for what we're able to see. But hopefully we'll get lucky.
And you are a sergeant with the Pima County Sheriff's Office and
Yes,
also the union president.
Yes, sir.
So you're able to talk to us about some of these issues with the department because you're protected.
Correct.
By which is why we haven't really been able to talk to anyone else within the.
Yeah, I can speak on matters of public concern and have some protections from that.
Do you ever get nervous about retaliation?
Oh, all the time. I'm sure I'll be drug in to answer questions about this very interview.
Okay. What is since you have your pulse, I mean, how many deputies did you say are in your union?
So we have a little over 300 out of the about 396 detectives and deputies in the department.
So almost everybody.
Yes, sir.
So what is the feeling right now within the department? I mean, you guys have the eyes of the world on you.
Yeah, it's tough. The deputies, they haven't been impacted as much. The detectives, though, they're working, I mean, some of them are working 8 days straight. Some of them have put in 70, 80-hour weeks for the last couple of weeks. So they're doing everything possible to try and solve this crime. They're working very hard, sacrificing a lot of time with their families, and they're doing everything they can. But it's definitely taken a toll a little bit. You can tell when you speak with them. There's a little bit of burnout. I get that sense. They haven't vocalized that to me, but you can tell it's been a lot. And working 80 hours a week, 70 hours a week, that's a tall order.
And a lot of pressure. I mean, everybody wants to find Nancy, you know?
Certainly, yeah. The whole, it feels like the whole world, or at least the nation, that their eyes are on us. And so there's a lot of pressure internally as well as externally to try and solve this quickly.
Is it true, and I've just heard this from some people around the sheriff's office, that the homicide team is pretty inexperienced right now?
They're pretty new, and that goes for really all the departments. So we have 96 detectives. 45 of them are detective ones, meaning they're pretty new. Inside the unit, I think the person that has the most experience inside that unit has 3 years in homicide. And then some of them are more experienced detectives. They just haven't been in homicide. So there's been a lot of turnover. Another example is that our deputies, we have 195 deputies in patrol. 101 are on probation, meaning they have less than a year. We've experienced several waves of exodus of deputies going to other agencies or retiring early to go work somewhere else. So we're feeling the consequences of that, both on the detective side and in patrol.
Yeah, that's kind of alarming when you think about a case this complicated.
Very.
And we know the sheriff's office is still technically in charge. You'd think there'd be people with decades of experience.
Yes. And if this case happened 10 years ago, we would have a lot more experience to handle it. However, I mean, like I said, we only have 96 detectives compared to something like the FBI. They could bring thousands of investigators that they could pull from across the country. So we're a medium-sized department, and of course there are limitations that come with that.
Have there been frustrations on the inside about the way this has been handled?
A little bit. They vocalized some of that to me. A lot of it is just some of the decision-making from the top makes them look incompetent, and a lot of those decisions weren't theirs. And so I agree with one of Sheriff Nanos's versions was that we gave up the scene probably a little too early. And perhaps we could have kept that locked down, maybe with the permission of the family, could have put up crime scene tape after the search warrant was concluded, just with the understanding, hey, we're probably going to have to come back out here. Is it okay if we keep people out? And see if the family would have agreed with that and put up that security to keep people away, just to maintain that crime scene as pristine as possible.
What about this relationship with the FBI? Because we've heard from FBI sources that it hasn't been good. You know, I even heard a couple nights ago there was some critical information that wasn't shared with Ebola that they just didn't tell the FBI about.
Yeah.
And then, you know, this whole issue with the lab.
Yeah.
It's going to Florida, whereas the FBI is, why isn't some of this stuff going to Quantico?
Yeah.
Where does that stem from?
So my opinion is that this comes from 2016. I think when Sheriff Nanos was investigated, when he was interim sheriff back then, I think that investigation caused a lot of the icy relationship that we see today. I don't. He holds grudges, and took that as a shot, and I think that he hasn't forgotten it. And I think that's driving some of the decision making that's going on right now.
Do you think the relationship is getting better at all, though? Because when we went out to the search warrant, I guess that was on Friday night. You know, the FBI was there for that. Yeah. It was and it was your SWAT team, but then it was an FBI search warrant, federal search warrant. I mean, do you think they're trying to mend that now, or what's your sense?
If there's any efforts to mend the fences between them, it's only because of public pressure for him to do so. But I think that this case, what worries me is I'm worried that this case has become an ego case for him, that this is our chance to one-up the FBI or to show that we're as good as the FBI. And I'm not sure that that should be driving the decision-making. We have very capable, hardworking detectives. However, it's like I said before, we're a medium-sized agency. We just simply don't have the manpower, the assets, the funding that something like the FBI could bring to bear.
What happened with, I've heard some rumblings about the search plane and the pilot, I think, or do you know much about that situation?
Yes, sir. It was a pilot / TFD, the tactical flight deputy. So our plane has two people in it. It's the pilot and the person behind him who is operating the high definition cameras, the FLIR, all that. And so there was a pilot / TFD who was normally assigned to work that day with a pilot. However, he was transferred the week before, I believe on January 25th. And he was transferred back to patrol, and as a result of that, he was not replaced. And so as a result of that, the plane was not able to be used immediately. From what I understand from people who worked that day, the helicopter was initially used because there was a pilot at the hangar and a helicopter pilot, so they jumped in the helicopter and responded. And that has some benefit. When you fly a helicopter around a missing person, oftentimes people, they go out of their house to go, what's going on? Why is their helicopter flying so low around the neighborhood? And so when you get people out of their houses, sometimes they'll see a disoriented elderly person or someone in need, a small child, and they'll call 911. However, eventually they called the TFD out that day, and then they flew back to the hangar, I understand, and then got the plane out of the hangar and got it overhead. But that took 2 or 3 hours from what I understand.
So did the sheriff have an issue? You said the person was transferred out.
Yes, sir.
Do you know why? There's
a minor demeanor complaints with the pilot. I think he'd been around 17 years, and there's some demeanor complaints in behavior with his interactions with some other people inside the unit that, in my opinion, could have been handled a little differently. He received informal discipline and then was transferred. I think that informal discipline and perhaps a special observation probation would have been more appropriate and would have kept that asset, which is that plane is the most valuable law enforcement asset in southern Arizona. And if it moved to Phoenix, it would be the most valuable asset in Phoenix. It's that good.
Yeah, I've seen it. It has the monitors in the back. It's
fantastic.
It's impressive. I saw some pictures.
It's fantastic.
Of it. Yeah.
And all the local agencies around us, whenever it's available, they want to use it for any of their cases. It's extremely valuable. And so I feel like handling that a little bit differently would have kept that plane ready and addressed the problem with the employee. But that decision was made differently.
So that deputy is a deputy, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he had 17 years of experience
flying
with that kind of work?
Yes, sir.
And he hasn't been able to work this case?
Correct. And he started as a TFD that we then made into a pilot. So he had 17 years in the air unit, I should clarify. Okay. But he'd been a long-time pilot, was a long-time TFD, and was very good at his job.
So he could be helpful right now?
Yes. That day, they would have been up quickly, and perhaps the searchers, because when this first came out, we initially believed that it was an elderly person who may have bumped their head or something and walked away. And so having that plane up with its capabilities would have allowed the search and rescue team to, in my opinion, more quickly realize that she's not in the area. And maybe we need to start looking somewhere else and thinking about this differently, especially considering the blood drops.
Tell me a little bit about, I read about a no confidence vote for the sheriff.
Yes, sir.
When was that?
That was, if my memory serves me correctly, it was in 2024, early 2024, I believe. And we took an anonymous no confidence vote or confidence vote, and it returned, except for one vote, it was unanimous no confidence in Sheriff Nanos. And that was done to kind of try and get the word out to the public to the voting public in Pima County that we've got some real issues in this department.
And yeah. I mean, so everyone except for one person in the union said no confidence.
Yes, sir. And my opinion is he probably didn't understand the vote and maybe made a mistake.
So, what are the? I mean, so why does it seem? So why don't they like him?
Well, I think former Chief Deputy Castigar kind of gave you some insight into the issues going on with Sheriff Nanos. He has an ego that's difficult to describe without sounding hyperbolic, and it drives a lot of his decision making. He's very retaliatory, and their favorite version of retaliation is through transfers, which has impacted nearly every unit in this department and decreased our overall readiness, in my opinion. Nearly every unit, the experience and expertise that was there was transferred out for whatever reason, and there are real impacts to that, and it lowered morale. And so there was a lot of hope that in the election in 2024 that we would have a change at leadership, and when that didn't come to pass, very close, but when it didn't come to pass, that's when we started seeing these mass exodus of deputies and detectives.
How close was it?
471 votes.
So he lost by 400. He won by 471 votes.
Yeah, 471, 481, less than 500.
Okay.
It was so close it had to have a mandatory recall per the Arizona state law.
And you mentioned the transfers, and you said it was like discipline by transfer. Is that what happened to you?
Oh, yes, sir. So when I became president in 2023 of our union, I initially decided, hey, let's take a morale poll. And so we did a morale poll. It came back pretty low, and it came back with some comments. And I thought that those comments would be beneficial to someone in a position of leadership. So I quietly compiled them on a professional letter and sent them to Sheriff Nanos, just put it in his basket, and he could have thrown it away. However, he took exception to that and responded by transferring me to a position to hurt my family. That was confirmed to me later by former Chief Deputy Castigar.
What do you mean to hurt your family?
So I was on midnights because I had small children and my wife worked during the day. They knew that, and about 7 months before, one of his chiefs threatened me to move me off midnights, and I explicitly reminded them that I'm on midnights for my family. But when I sent that letter, they responded by transferring me to a day shift so that I would not have that time with my children.
And did you get transferred to like an office job at that time, or?
Yes, sir.
So you don't even, how much experience do you have?
This will be my 26th year. I am the second most senior sergeant in the department.
But you're not out on the street?
No. He has me taking calls, phone reports. So if your garden hose gets stolen and you want to make a phone report, I'm handling those currently.
Is that feel demeaning? I mean, with all the experience you have?
I'm the first and only sergeant in the history of our department ever working that position. It's normally reserved for injured deputies so they can still work while they're recovering from their injuries.
So I've covered, I've interviewed unions before, like with a lot of different things. And a lot of times the unions don't like the boss.
Yes, sir.
Or it's about pay.
Yes, sir.
So that's not uncommon, but is this different, do you think, than other places where, because the unions always seem to have some kind of issue. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I agree. And oftentimes you do hear of unions. They're always lobbying for increased pay. And certainly we lobby for that as well. But no one came to the Pima County Sheriff's Department because they were going to get paid the most. However, I have a theory that you can either pay your employees poorly or treat them poorly, but you can't do both and expect them to stick around. And that's where we're at. And our pushback against leadership inside this department, I believe, is a large reason why we've grown so quickly. Like I said, we started in 2023 from nothing, and we're already now representing nearly the entire commission side of the department.
The other thing I found covering sheriff's offices around the country is, sheriffs have a lot of power. I mean, they're elected.
Certainly.
So sometimes, or many times, the deputies love the sheriff. It's like the opposite of what you're saying.
Yes.
And even though maybe they don't get paid as much as they should or as much as they want, like the sheriffs have their back.
Yes.
And it's different than working for a police department where there's a city council and they almost, the sheriff really protects the deputies.
Yes, sir.
But I guess that's not the case here.
No, and it's pretty unusual.
But it is around here, right? I mean, I've interviewed some other sheriffs. It seems like other sheriffs are really liked.
Yes, sir. In the counties that are next to us, Their sheriffs are very popular. Pinal County is a great example. They're directly to our north, and their deputies adore their sheriff, from my understanding. Ours is different because of how he runs the department and the retaliation that they do to the deputies that speak up, or even perceived to be against Nanos, or even he heard them say something against him. Because of that, we had a couple dozen of them protest with me against the sheriff during the last race. And I am unaware of any other instance where deputies protested against their sheriff for an election race. But it happened last time. But it wasn't without risk and fear. A lot of those guys did it while wearing masks, just to protect themselves from retaliation.
Yeah, that's unusual, huh?
It is. The situation inside this department, I would describe as is very unusual.
So the whole world is watching now because of Nancy Guthrie. I mean, do you think all of these issues that you've described have had an impact on the investigation?
100%. 100%. The experience level inside our CID, like I said, they're hardworking people, but everybody needs mentors. You know, I cannot imagine starting as a new deputy, or when I was in as a detective, and not having mentors to help me out. You need that. They make you better. And when you have questions, or when you have a high profile case, they're the ones that you want to go to. But from what I understand and what I'm being told, there's not a lot of that right now. Like I said, we're a very young department. 45% of our commissioned deputies and detectives have less than 5 years on. We're very young because of this turnover, and it's having a real impact. And when we need that expertise, that seniority the most during high profile incidents like this, they're simply not there. So I believe it is having an impact.
Couldn't the sheriff have said in the beginning, look, this is a complicated case? Even the FBI experts around the country have said, we've never even seen anything like this. I mean, they've never seen a kidnapping like this. Couldn't he have said, we're going to hand this over to the FBI because, like, this needs another level of expertise? I don't think that would have made him look bad. No, I think they could have still helped and assisted and been a part of it.
I agree. I think the right decision, and there's also different aspects of this as well. By deciding early to turn this over to the FBI and us take a supportive role to them, I think it would have been the best decision, in my opinion, for the Guthrie family, but also for our detectives and Pima County citizens. Like, from what I understand, the entirety of CID is being tasked with helping on this case. All of them. They still have other cases that aren't being worked as well as they could be. And the bad guys aren't giving us a break because we're working this case, hoping to find Nancy. The calls and the crimes are still coming in. They're still happening. So these cases are getting put on the back burner from what they otherwise would be if this was turned over to the FBI, who could use their massive assets, resources, and personnel to work it with us in an assisting role. And then we could also then go back to a normal order of business to some extent and work some of these other cases that are happening in Pima County.
Yeah, that makes sense. Is there anything else I'm leaving out that you think is important that people should know? I mean, because again, you're in a unique role where you can speak.
Right.
And we have a hard time, getting information out.
Yes.
Because people will get in trouble.
Yes, and that fear is real. The fear is very real because they know what would happen. Again, I just want to reiterate that our detectives, they are busting their butt to try and solve this case and find Nancy and try and bring her home, hopefully safe to her family. They're putting in tons of hours and burning the candle at both ends. And so I just really like to take the opportunity to thank them for all their hard work. They're great guys, and we'd like to just convey to everybody that please don't hold us accountable for some of the decisions made by our leaders. We're trying.
Great. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate
Nice
your
to meet
time
you.
very much.
Thank you.
I really appreciate Sergeant Cross for talking with me. And I'm going to stay in touch with him. And it's interesting kind of getting the backstory of what's been going on, according to him, at the sheriff's office. Because, I haven't covered like Pima County before. So I just kind of came in to cover Nancy Guthrie. And it's interesting how it's kind of opened the door and opened opened like a window into a look of what has been happening with the Pima County Sheriff's Office, what sounds like for years, at least according to many of the people who I've been talking to. So again, appreciate Sergeant Cross for talking with me. I'm going to stay obviously on the story. I'm not going anywhere. I'm hoping that things are starting to move. And there have been times since I've been here for the last 2 weeks that I felt like we were at a standstill. And there have been times that I felt like things were starting to move
Yeah, I think
around.
we've
And I'm
all
getting that
thought that.
feeling now that we
Yeah.
may be getting closer to a resolution here. And the reason I say that is because of the SWAT raids. And again, the one on Friday night, there was a federal search warrant signed by a federal judge. They don't just sign those things without some kind of meat on the bones. So the fact that happened, and granted, they could clear all those people. They could clear that guy. I don't know. That it seems like they cleared the guy near the Mexico border the other night, Carlos. So we'll see. But the totality of everything, that DNA coming in from inside Nancy's house and then DNA from the glove, and that's just what we know about. I can promise you there's probably so much that we don't know about that the FBI has and that the Pima County Sheriff's Office has. So my hope is that over the next couple of days, we're really going to see some movement here. And God, it would be amazing if Nancy Guthrie came home alive. And my heart goes out to her family, to Savannah Guthrie, and I'll just keep covering it. So appreciate you guys for following me, for subscribing, and I'll talk to you guys later.
There you go.
Hey guys, thanks so much for checking out my show.
I like Brian and him.
So what do you think of that?
Interesting.
Wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Just closing that down. So I think John asked to see a picture of Luke and the masked man. He's still there, John?
Is that the one that Beth put in the Discord where she did a face? She put the face over
It's
the
not
masked
the one
face.
I've got, love, now.
Is that not the same
The one
one?
I've got is this. This is what Leonie put in last night. I think it was Leonie put it in. I could have put it in the day before. I don't know. I think it was Leonie. That one. I haven't got one of them side by side. Oh, I did have one side by side, but I don't think it's. Just let's check if it's there now. No, don't think it is. No. And then you've got. I think I'll have to take that off. And then there's the mask with the mask on. We did put them side by side. Where's that? I think she's took it down to put more up. You'd have to keep taking them down so you've got enough room, to
Yeah.
So
I'm just trying to find that
I'll
Beth
just.
put
So
on.
she put the mask over, didn't she?
She did an overlay, yeah. I'm just trying to find it now.
Hang on, I'll just go and put JLR back on so we can see what's going on there.
Is that it?
I'll just leave that running in the background. Here you go.
Back here live on the scene.
Hang on. The side by side is there, Max, is it? Of the faces, Lee. The ones where it crops them really small. No, not really. It's not the bodies, it's just the faces. The one where I put them side by side and the lips were exactly the same.
Looks like it's pretty quiet here.
I can't see. It's not there, love. Definitely not there.
Hold on a sec. I'm going to send you it. Let me just.
Go on.
Right, that should be in my photos.
And then I'll show these little videos I've got of the back of the house. Have I already done that? No, not that one. It was the two faces, Lee. I put them in black. Well, the masked fella was already black and white anyway, or grey. So I made Luke's face grey, and then I left a picture of him in the colour, just in the corner. It's that one. No
Right,
worries,
Maggie,
Wolfie.
I've sent it to you.
You sent
Messenger,
me.
the overlay.
Okay, just watch the chat, and I'll put it
Yeah.
up for. Thanks, Liz. I'll just go on. Take me my.
Yeah. Never mind, Dolly's just streaming JLR. He's home. Oh, yeah, he came home next day. Right, let me go back up. TMZ put a fourth Nancy Grace note. Oh, I'll have a look for that then. Side note, I was told the guy in blue is Luke, the other pick, Patrick. I need to research, but I'm bleaching the floor. Yeah, I knew they weren't the same guy. There were two different fellas, them two, but I couldn't remember who the person was, the other one. Gonna try and shake my internet stalker. Oh, nice. Good luck with that one. You are doing a fantastic job. Dolly flew out there for 2 days. I think you were there for 4 days, JB, I think. But he returned home. He must have got a plane ticket straight after he saw what he saw, and he was home the next day. Because he went out for tea with his partner for Valentine's Day. 3 letters, they just got a 4th. Right, let me find that then. Lord, I've got so many things open on my phone at the minute. Let's have a look, see if we can find it. Right, let's see what it says. It says, 4th letter sent to TMZ about Nancy Guthrie disappearance as media boss makes a direct plea. TMZ's founder, Harvey Levin, told the letter's author to send him what he knew about Nancy Guthrie, and he would work with the FBI to get them payment. A 4th note from someone claiming to have information about Nancy Guthrie has been sent to TMZ, the tabloid reports. Oh, register to continue reading. Give up.
Oh, I know, I hate that.
Oh.
Right, I've got that here. I'll bring this up for you now, Liz. You can explain what's what. I'm going to take us down.
So, there you go. Oh, that's the new... Is that a new one? That's...
I don't know, love, it's what you've
Right,
just
so
sent me.
that's the guy that's on the left, which I think Lena says he's called Patrick. So, right, I need to get you the other one then, because there's another one that was the other guy, I'm sure of it. Oh, Lord.
So I'll delete that one then.
Where's the Discord gone now? Oh, that many things open here. Oh, I must have shut it down.
Get JLR back on in the background. I think we showed pictures before, didn't we, while JLR was on? We didn't have to take him off.
I think we did.
Yeah, I'm sure we did.
Where is it?
Mark says, I think the FBI should be thinking outside the box. They all do. It's crazy, this. I mean, does anyone think, put a 1 in chat if you think that it's going to be over the next, say, 2 days that there's going to be a conclusion to this?
I mean, I think they think they're onto something,
Yeah, I feel it's not going to be long.
but I'm not sure if they are or not.
Megan just said it to Leni, which the family and spouses have been clear. Yeah, they've been cleared. Yeah,
They have.
no gloves found in the house.
Auntie's cousins won't have been cleared though.
Yeah. Leni says everyone is innocent until proven guilty. Thanks, y'all. Chat, please understand this is our research. We are not saying any of this is fact. Please do your own research. We are not claiming anyone we show on here is the perp. We are just giving opinions. We're all just a group of people, friends, that are just, we meet up on here and chat about it, what we think, our little theories, and as you do, if you're at home or you're at a bar with someone and you're talking about the case and you just bounce off each other, that's exactly what we're doing in here.
Right, you know the overlay that we just showed where Beth did the overlay with the mask? That person is Luke. So that is the guy whose car they've just towed away.
So this is this one. Hold on, I've got pictures here. So this guy here.
The guy on the left is Luke. The guy on the right is, what's his name? Zach.
Because we said just it's definitely two different people.
Definitely two different people. The guy on the right is Zach, who owns a Range Rover. The guy on the left is Luke, who they've just towed away his damaged Camaro with the blue tarp.
Yep. There you go. Now you know. Back to chess. So, yeah, different coloured eyes. One's got like piercing. It looks like a bluey grey. And the other one's dark brown. Crazy said, I still think the guy on the porch looks like a lot like the bandmate of Tomato, whatever his name is. Yeah.
A lot of people think that.
Did you say that as well? Did you say that, Liz?
I still can't get away from Tomato, but I can see there's a possible, similarity.
Yeah. Keep that on there for a minute. Right, I'll go in this media and see if I can, mind you, I need to take that off. I'm going to bring these up here. They're only for a little minute, so.
Bringing you brand new photos that Fox News Digital has obtained. This is outside Nancy Guthrie's home. Now, if you look closely there, what you could see is a floodlight. You see it right there in the spotlight. And the FBI says that these floodlights, there are two of them, were key in helping to determine if the purported ransom note for Nancy was real. And that's
because they gave him information on that, didn't they? That's how they supposedly knew.
All right, Beth's just changed her mind again. Right, the guy that you've just shown, she's giving me all mixed messages here. The guy that we just showed in the overlay, apparently, according to Beth, he's Patrick.
Right, okay. I'm all mixed up.
Let me just check I've got it right, because she
that
was
Windsor house as well to Leni, you know when you said they had sliding doors at the back, where are the sliding doors? Because this is a big window here.
Oh, no, not Patrick, sorry, Zach. So the one we've just shown you, the overlay, is Zach. The other guy with the pale coloured eyes is the one on the right. So Luke is the guy that was on the right with the pale eyes. He's the one whose car's just been towed away.
Let's get it up.
Let's get this cleared up.
So the one on the right is the one whose car's just been towed away, which is Zach.
Yeah, Now, the one on the right is Luke, whose car's been towed away. The one on the left is Zach, who owns the Range Rover.
Okay, so it's this one.
So the one on the right with the pale eyes is the one whose car's just been towed.
Yeah. And now, hang on, I want to see what Leanie said there.
And obviously he's the one that was arrested on drug charges last year, who has a girlfriend, Kayla. The one on the right with the pale eyes, Luke.
Are you still in chat, Leanie? Can you tell me whereabouts the sliding doors are at the back of Nancy's house? There we are. The slides are on the front of the guest house. We said that, didn't we?
Yeah, I
It
think
must
it's
be on the guest house.
Yeah.
Because the one under the porch has got, it's a big window, which you can see on here now.
And we were wondering about that building, what it was used for. It is used as a guest house. She used it in the 80s. Nancy used to use it to bring her mum and her brother, who's got Down syndrome, to stay in the guest house.
Oh, so that's the door there that she must have used to go into.
That's the back door, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Liz says that might be. Did you see where the camera was broke off? Then that might be the garage door.
That's
This
obviously
other
her
one.
back door. The other one, I think, is going into the garage.
That's the big window, isn't it? Right under the porch.
Yeah.
Now, the next door coming up, Liz thinks it's the garage door. And if you look to the right of that there, that's where it's been, if you can see the cursor, that's where the camera's been pulled off. Broken, yeah. And then, I'm not sure what this one is.
Investigators had a big challenge, recovering the video from the Google Nest camera that had been taken and disconnected from the home's Wi-Fi. FBI Director Kash Patel said investigators worked with private companies, and the video was recovered from residual data located in back-end systems.
I imagine they've had them for the last 24 to 36 hours.
Tim Gallagher is the former special agent in charge of FBI New Jersey, who says investigators had to recover the images, even though the camera wasn't connected to the cloud. If Nancy Guthrie wasn't paying for the cloud subscription, how did the FBI get the video off the feed?
Between the data getting to the server and the camera, there's stops in between. And there's going to be pieces of that data possibly that could be recovered. And from what it appears here, that's exactly what the FBI did.
Cybersecurity experts say the public really doesn't know what data tech companies are gathering without telling the public.
When you record data, it can actually show up in a couple of places. It can also be stored on a hard disk. It can be stored on the device itself. It can be stored in the cloud. It can be stored in a lot of places that sometimes are transient. So that is, they're stored there temporarily until something comes and flushes it away.
They were able to recover data from that, data that they thought was overwritten, and the bad guy may have thought was overwritten for life. The FBI can raise it back up.
Tom joins us now live. Tom, the FBI was able to pull those videos and those images. It shows just how sophisticated some of their programs are.
I think that's right. And of course, the main lab is at Quantico, Virginia. Cyber pros say the FBI may not want to fully reveal all of their tactics, since they may use some of those techniques in espionage cases.
She went through the garage door, you're right. She did go through there. That's on the timeline, isn't it?
And that would explain why, because they said she uses a garage door all the time, that would explain why she never saw the little card from the Adult Protection Services that was at the door.
Right, so I'm just going to bring this TMZ up now.
So it was just like how you feel about the negative publicity towards streamers.
Yeah.
We're hearing more from the kidnappers than we are anyone else, from the sheriff. Right.
It is Monday morning. We have received a fourth letter from the same person who says that he knows where Nancy Guthrie is and he wants money in return for the information. Essentially, he wants the reward. So I have something to say to you. and I've already talked to the FBI about this, that if you are not real, you're committing a crime, and you should know that. And this is a serious federal crime. If you are real, this is the 4th letter you've sent, and I should tell everybody that in this letter, it says, I know what I saw 5 days ago south of the border, and I was told to shut up, so I know who he is, and that was definitely Nancy with them. This is the 2nd time he has referred to more than one person involved in this. He said there is a main person and there are others, and he said it here. He is saying that Nancy was taken to Mexico. Now, this is what he's saying. I'm not going to vouch for him, but this is the 4th letter. We have sent them all on to the FBI. And he also says one of the reasons he's worried about coming forward is he has a record. He has a burglary on his record from 10 years ago. So I don't know if you're real or not, if you're watching this, but if you are, and I have told the FBI that we're going to do this, they know this, that if you're worried about getting this money, and you really do have this information, send it to us. You're sending us these letters. Send it to us. We will forward it to the FBI. And that way there's a record that we have that you supplied this information. If they find her and they find the kidnapper, then at least there is evidence, because we have it, that you're the one who provided the information. So this is a way for you to get that money if this really is legitimate. Send us the information. We will pass it on to the FBI. Okay, that said, couple of points. One is the glove. I hope that glove has DNA that leads authorities to this kidnapper. But it is weird to me, because if somebody is at that house and they take Nancy and they get in a car to drive off, the first thing they're going to do is take the gloves off, because it's real hard to drive with gloves like that. And if the gloves go off and they're placed in the car, how does it end up 2 miles away on the side of the road? It just is weird. It just is OJ-esque and doesn't make sense. And the other thing is that, you know, there are different theories here about, was this a burglary? Was this a ransom? As you know, we and several others have received ransom notes, and the FBI is keenly interested in these notes. I can tell you that. This seems a weird type of burglary, because if it were a burglary, number one, why would somebody be dressed head to toe that way? And number two, if it's a burglary and somebody wants to go in and root around for jewelry or whatever, it would seem to be difficult opening drawers and grabbing things with gloves like that. And if you take the gloves off, then you're going to put your fingerprints on something. So what's the point of gloves in the first place? So this does not feel like a burglary, somebody dressed head to toe with gloves like that. And if it were a burglary, you know, the easiest thing to do, if they knew anything about Nancy, is she goes to church. They could have just gone in on Sunday morning when she was at church. So this just doesn't feel like a burglary. That's my opinion. That is not fact. I have talked to one law enforcement source who is like-minded in that. But I want to end by repeating that if the person who has sent us these 4 demand letters is real, and I'm questioning whether you are, but if you are, then send us the information. We will immediately pass it on to the FBI. Then you have a record that you're the one, if it's legit, who led them to Nancy and the kidnappers. and that will help you get the money.
Well, there you go. So, what do you think of that? So it's the real one. So he's got a record. So that makes sense. What that fella there has just said to do. I mean, I think they'll get him anyway. But so she's saying now that she's in Mexico. So why don't they ask him for proof that she's alive?
You see, I don't trust this TMZ guy either.
Don't you?
No. I think he's just trying to insert himself. You know, it's getting him views as well. It's getting him at, you know, there's just something about this guy. It makes no sense why this person who's apparently kidnapped her is sending ransom notes to TMZ. That makes no sense to me at all. There's a reward out there being offered, you know, for this. It just doesn't make any sense. Does it?
What's this? No. None of it makes sense. None of it. Thanks for everyone coming in. Would you please hit the like or the thumbs down? It doesn't matter. We'll be made up either way. It's lovely to see all the new ones coming in and people returning and all our regulars. It's brilliant. So, yeah, we've seen quite a bit, haven't we, tonight, of what's going on. I had a little feeling this morning something was going to go on. I said that to you, didn't I? But
Yeah.
John says they send them straight to the police, first your right. And I can drive with gloves on. What about you? Can you drive with gloves on? And if you had them gloves on, you get a good grip of the wheel. You'd have more of a good grip of the wheel with them type of gloves on.
Yeah.
I think so anyway.
I just don't trust this whatever his name is from TMZ. I just don't. I think he's been loving it from day one that they've involved him. You know,
Does anyone else feel the same as Liz?
It just doesn't seem credible to me at
He
all.
looks like he's always waiting to go to bed.
And then by saying, you know, oh, he's communicating again with the kidnapper, saying, send it to us first.
He wants to be in
and
the,
I'll,
in the
you know,
spotlight.
why is that? What? So we can put it out there before, you know, anyone else. I just don't. There's just something I don't trust about it.
Yeah.
It's not how it would normally happen. So I just don't.
Has any of it been though, Liz? None of this has made sense. It's all upside down, inside out, and everywhere.
Yeah, J. Brad, you're right. You don't get the reward straight away, like J. Brad says. You would only get the payout after somebody's convicted.
Yeah, true.
So if they never convict anybody, you wouldn't get that reward. He's not going to get that money instantly.
I mean, even the masking, and he never showed proof that she was alive. I don't get that, because I've always heard you've got to show proof of she's alive. I just don't get it.
Yeah, they've never had proof of life.
So Crazy Lab says it wouldn't matter if he has a criminal record or not.
No.
It's going to be a federal case against him because he's been writing all these notes and trying to fraudulently try to get money out of the family.
Yep. Yeah, because even if he sends that information to that TMZ guy, he gives it to the FBI, he's still going to be done and arrested because he's done all this ransom notes and what have you.
Yeah.
So, you know, he's still going to get charges against him. It was a stupid way for him to go about it.
Yeah.
You know, if he communicates direct with the FBI now, they might not connect the two together, and maybe there's a possibility he gets rewarded if there's a conviction, but it's a silly way of going about it.
You tell him, Liz. So Crazy Lab said, your accents are fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
I'm from Alberta and Canada. Well, I'm Maggie. I'm the co-host, and I'm from Liverpool in the UK. And my co-host, Lizzo, is from Yorkshire in the UK.
So Dot was asking about the card that was left. It's if you look in the doorway of the porch, you can see a little white card that's been stuck into the, edge of the glass. That card is a card for a Deborah M from Adult Protective Services. So she must have called at some point and just left her card there. But we all know that Nancy goes in through the garage door. So she might not have even seen that card. But that makes you wonder who has tipped off Adult Protection Services and
Yeah.
why. What was that for? Did they suspect that she was suffering financial elder abuse? Is somebody abusing her in that way? Somebody must have tipped them off. They wouldn't just turn up at a door for nothing.
Yeah, I wonder if she's been getting like emails or something like, mind you, the police would have been onto that, wouldn't he? I was thinking, and could have anything to do with these who've gone into her.
I don't know.
I mean, that's probably going a bit far, like, but. So Dot said, now Trump is saying the person should get the death penalty if
Yeah.
she's not returned alive. Yeah, I've got that up here, hold on. So, death penalty, what Donald Trump said to Nancy Guthrie's kidnappers about seeking the most severe punishment. A dramatic turn in the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie, mother of Savannah Guthrie, has drawn a rare public response from Donald Trump, who warned that anyone responsible for her possible kidnapping would face the most severe federal penalties, including the death penalty if she is not returned alive.
Right. Can I just
Warning. Yeah, go on.
Can I just go back through there's somebody putting messages in chat. I don't know where
Go
this
on,
is
love.
coming from. The first one he put was go out the front door. I think you highlighted that one. Go out the front door, make a right on Escalante, then make a right on Granado. You will come to a T at Granado and North Mina Vista. Cross Mina Vista and go behind the houses on. Let me get down to the next one. On North Mina Vista, there is a wash or a gully that eventually leads all the way to Relito Riverbed. Someone could have left the house and walked undetected and changed clothes and get rid of evidence. And then he's put the guy at the door was a left-handed homeless guy. I'm not sure how he knows that.
Wow.
Nancy's house is in the centre of a 54-mile bike logging path that leads to Relito Riverbed and homeless encampments. But you got to remember, whoever it is has got an old lady, an 84-year-old old lady in tow. It'd be very hard to walk either carrying an 84-year-old old lady, and he certainly wouldn't be able to get her to walk with him.
Yeah.
So that I'm not sure how that would work.
No, it's no way she's done that. No chance. Right, I'll get back
sorry.
to. No worries. I've seen that before, but it was too much to read out. I was not understanding half of it. So, I need to make this big, don't I, again now for me to see. So, it says, where am I? The stark warning came in a brief interview with the Post as authorities continue their intense search for the 84-year-old missing since February 1st from Tucson, Arizona home. Trump said he would direct the Justice Department to pursue the death penalty if Nancy is harmed or killed, marking an unusual intervention from a former president in an active criminal investigation. In his investigation, Trump said anyone responsible must return here unharmed, warning they would confront very, very severe, the most severe federal consequences if Nancy is found out. He confirms that the Department of Justice could seek the death penalty in this case, a rare step that underscores the seriousness with which federal authorities are treating the matter.
I mean,
We're
how's
back
that
in
help?
jail,
How
love.
does it help Donny getting involved?
I have no clue, Elizabeth. No clue at all. John says, and another, this TMC may have destroyed any forensic evidence before the police got to it. What makes you say that, John? Jot said, it would be difficult to walk her out to a car in the damn driveway. Yeah, she couldn't walk far anyway, could she? And Crazy said, Nancy can only walk about 50 foot. Yeah. Good to
Right, now,
see you, Tass. Hope
so
you're
now
okay, love.
he's saying now the homeless guy was not the kidnapper. Well,
how do you know?
Yeah, I'm a bit confused how you know he's not the kidnapper. So who was you saying the door? The man at the door was the left-handed homeless guy.
Do you want to come up and explain it? Do you want to come on panel?
Don't understand how you know then that the homeless guy was not a kidnapper, but he was at the door. He came to remove the ring and get Nancy to come to answer the door so others could take her away.
No, that's possible. Because so many hands on the letter. Do you think that the police have had words to him now since the first one and said, look, if any more of these come, this is what you do? But it's not an actual letter. Isn't it an email?
Well,
think it's
he
an
was.
email, John?
You see, we have to remember this guy now that they're talking to is not the kidnapper. He's not the guy that was sending the random notes. It's someone completely different. So this guy now has sent them, is this 3 that he's sent them now, where he's saying he knows who the kidnapper is and he'll give him the information if they give him money. So now you've got kidnappers that are putting ransoms out and you've got this dude wanting money as well.
So Trainwreck says, it's super sad that this lady got kidnapped 19 days ago. But you know what? I live in Tucson, Arizona, and I'm sick and tired of hearing about it. That lady is probably effing dead.
I agree. I think
We've
she's
all
been.
said that,
I
yeah.
think she's been gone since day one.
Yeah.
But you see, you've got a very incompetent sheriff, you know, who's not really doing the best job. This probably could have been resolved over a
Yeah.
week ago, had you
Yeah.
had the
Yeah.
right team of sheriffs, what have you, doing, you know, who shut the crime scene down, get all the evidence they need. This could have been resolved way over a week ago.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this is the 4th one, Mississippi, yeah. The 4th one.
But obviously not the 4th from the kidnapper. This is a 4th letter they've had, but it's from someone else that says they know who the kidnapper is. I would just, if I were this guy, I'd put it out there publicly that we will not be reading out any more of you, because they know he's going to read them out. It's getting, you know, attention. Tell him you're not going to be reading any more. That if they have any
Or
more
just send proof
information
she's
to offer,
alive, or we don't want to know.
yeah, just tell him if you've any more information that you need to offer, ring the FBI helpline, tip line, whatever. But make it clear you're not going to read any more out, because while you're reading them all out, you're giving him the attention that he's after.
Dot said he doesn't have enough to worry about as the President of the United States, since he's achieved world peace and everyone is living in the top of luxury and health, and her eyes are going up. As to say.
Yeah, stick to running country and keep your neb out.
John says, I think she's gone from day one too. And Mississippi said, this is why I want to go back over some of the other TMC shows to see if they've ever mentioned one of the other 3. The other three letters. They read
They're
them.
the ones that have been receiving all the letters. Every
that
single letter
station.
they've received, they've done a show. They've done
Onto
like put it
TMZ.
out live.
Yeah. Mississippi said, if he didn't, did he report to the FBI right then? I just don't like the show. And it's hard for me to gut myself up. Lol.
Yeah, this person's not going to FBI. He's just sending them to Harvey, whatever his name is, Harvey Levin at TMZ, and knowing full well that Harvey Levin's going to put it out live on air. It doesn't make sense to me. If you know something, go straight to FBI. Cut out the Harvey Levin bit.
Are we 19 days? That fella say we're 19 days now. Is anyone's theory changed at this stage of what you
No.
think? You've
No.
stayed the same, haven't you? I've changed 100 times. I've thought from the second day she's gone, and I
Yeah.
haven't changed. I still think she is. Crazy Lab said the kidnappers only sent one email. No, they haven't. There was one that was fake, and them three are supposed to be real, aren't they? Because he's put things in them that
Well,
only the
the
kidnapper could
kidnappers
know.
sent two. They've sent two. They sent the first one with a deadline on it, and
Yeah.
then they sent another one after that.
This is the third one, isn't it?
Actually,
first
no.
one-
Wait a minute. No, he's right. They only sent one, and the first email had two deadlines on it.
Right.
But I believe they have been in touch with them after the first email, but I think that was direct, because when Savannah put out the second video that she put out, she said, we have what did she say now? Heard, and we are listening, or whatever.
Yeah, we all listen.
We're
we
ready to talk or
understand.
something. Yeah,
We
and we
understand.
understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they'd obviously been in touch direct with her.
Yeah. And Dot said, can you imagine how many other people's crimes aren't being investigated because the damn sheriff is busy with this one case? I mean, come on.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I had seen it, and I was going to mention it, that it might be wise to just bring a case up just
Yeah.
to make this a bit more fair, because there was a father of a young girl that's gone missing, and he's furious, because his girl has not had any attention at
Oh,
all.
it's so sad. It really is. And it's not what, and she's got
Yeah.
money, and it's
Yeah.
so fucking sad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Crazy Lab says, I really can't see these kidnappers dragging Nancy along for 19 days alive.
Yeah, I can't.
I've had thoughts in my head. I mean, I do think she's not here, but I wonder if they've got her with a family who were taking care of her.
Yeah, Leanie, the TMZ's got 4 letters, but it's not they're not 4 letters from the kidnappers. They've received 4 letters, but just not from the kidnappers.
I thought there was 3 letters and one of them was fake.
Oh, and that I'm not including the fake one as well. There was a fake one, and there was the original, which was the one that had the 2 deadlines. And then he's had, how many he's had from this geezer now? There was the first one, then there was a second one. So this is the 3rd contact he's had with this guy now.
Yeah, Trace. First one was black, wasn't it? So, hi, Wild Angel. Good to see you, love. Scott, it was a CIA hit, Scott said. Has anyone got any new theories? Anyone changed their minds? Are you all thinking the same?
I can't find any evidence for this Kayla Noel whatever being a cousin. I can't find it, so I don't know where criminal whatever his name is got that from, because I'm not able to find that.
Go over to his channel and see if it's there.
I mean, yeah, he's probably right. Kayla Noel, whatever her name is, probably is on the run, but I'm not finding any evidence that she's
Ask him
related
for
to the
evidence,
Guthries.
Liz. Don't tell him to prove it. You want proof. Crazy Lab said, yeah, the sheriff should give this case over to the FBI and should continue on with his own job.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not going to, is he? He wants to prove to these that he can do it. What's his? I feel like going over and looking and leaving a message and asking him how he knows. Mississippi says, I'm sticking to the idea that the person on cam is for sure biracial and from another country. I'm going to say his lip. You're going to laugh. By his lip and that little bit of tash, whatever, I'd say the same. Crazy said there was one original that had 2 deadlines. Yeah, 5, wasn't it? And Monday. I'm talking proper scouse, sorry. There was one original that had 2 deadlines,
That's
another
right.
letter that the guy got arrested and
Yeah.
charged federally, and then the 4 letters from the guy that knows the people that have
Yeah,
Nancy.
that's right.
Mississippi, could it be female or male or both? If 2 were involved, I'd say male. Hiya, Dawn. Good to see you. Hello, ladies. Coming on late. It's been a long day. What's going on that we don't know already now? Oh, Dawn, you've missed quite a bit. Quite a bit. So if you go and watch it when you finished here or whatever, Brian Enton, his last video, his last live, and skip it. I mean, it's all good, but if you just want to skip it too, what was his name?
Somebody Cross.
Detective
Sergeant Cross.
Sergeant Cross. He's interviewing Sergeant Cross, and he goes on about the sheriff. So it's really interesting. We played it here, and if we get a load more in, and they haven't seen it, I'll play it. But these guys have seen it twice already. Could be even 3. But it's really interesting, Dawn.
What's that? That's because you're, or does that mean because you're racist? Who?
That's because you're racist. Who's racist?
I'm not racist.
I saw Brian got a report that they have ruled out family. Definitely, yeah, Dawn, yeah, they've that and the spouses have all been ruled out. So to leave them alone, and you know that's fair enough. People are going to leave them alone, but when you're not saying everyone's being cleared, then they're going to be under the spotlight, aren't they? More than anyone.
Oh, not us two. Okay.
I call BS. Tell them, Dawn. You read out a comment. I can't even remember which one I read out. I can't remember. I think I'm going weird with my brain, you know.
Oh yeah, I know which one you mean. Oh, here comes bus. Time for school.
Here we go.
Oh no, they'll be coming home from school.
It's very dark there today, isn't it? Like grey.
Yeah,
It's normally
bit
very
cloudy,
sunny.
bit
But,
gloomy.
JLR says it's going cold now and it's going cold tomorrow. Dot said they're going to be in the desert town because they're lighting candles. I didn't think they'd be allowed to do that there.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought so either.
He is crazy. I love him. Yeah, brilliant. Most that accuse the R card are the R card. Just my opinion. Well, I'm not even going to get into that
I'm
one.
not, but yeah.
Not getting into that one. JB said, thanks for the bronze medal, Nanny 7689. What's the bronze medal?
Bronze medal? What is a bronze medal?
What's the bronze medal?
Are these them gifts that we can't give because we're in England?
I don't even see a bronze. What's a bronze medal? Can someone tell me?
I don't know. Let me go back.
JLR was showing a prayer candle, but we couldn't hear what he said. Yeah, I'll put it on. Hang on. We'll go back over and listen to what JLR is saying.
I don't know. A prayer candle, but we couldn't hear what he said. Oh, is that what he was showing? I thought it were a flask or something.
I thought it was a cup.
Yeah,
it is. Inside. Look for a message with a box next to it.
Oh, yeah, it's one of them gifts.
Here? And what's that do? Oh, I don't understand it. We can't even click on it. I don't know. What happens? What is it? Tell us, JB.
We'd have to go back on JLRs. You'd have to just take it back a little bit because apparently it were a few minutes ago.
Okay.
We missed.
Yeah, I was showing it then, isn't it?
There we are, yeah. I'm not sure, Dawn. I'm really not sure. I don't think they will, to be honest. I think she's already gone and I don't think they're going to find her. I think too long has gone. I mean, you've got that sheriff saying it could take years.
He's having his dinner over there, his lunch.
I feel like everybody seems very flat at the moment.
Yeah, it's gone flat again, that feeling.
Yeah.
No, it's gone now. Just had it there, didn't
There
I?
you go.
Here
There
it
it
is.
is.
Just want to try get it before.
Thank you. Thank you. Cool. I like it.
Please,
I might have to start bringing Florida oranges. Share some oranges from Florida. Florida oranges. What do they got in Florida? Florida fresh orange juice from Florida. I should have brought some. I should have brought some fresh orange.
Have I gone past it?
Yeah, right. Florida orange.
You need to just whiz right. Go in front of that. You need to keep going past where he shows you the box.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I've gone back. So it should be coming up in a minute.
Yeah, this is all media, Pamela. There's not a great deal happening at the minute.
Why isn't it playing?
Where is Nancy? Can we get a break today? I'm trying to stretch this out.
Do you have to go back and press play, or
Let me pause it. See if it lets me see.
yeah, that's right. It's moving back now. So if you go back to where he's got that cup,
Yeah. Right, okay.
right, go to
Oh, with time click.
just before that, and then we'll get it there. Stop there. Stop there.
I did when I went live on my own Facebook.
Look at them mountains. All the houses or whatever it is going up to the houses up there. All right.
Were we talking this morning, Wild Angel? I don't remember.
Me and Liz feel like we haven't been asleep.
I don't know what we were talking about. I can't remember.
Listen, I did. She's never going to go back to that house if she's alive, is she? She's never
Nah.
going back there. There's no chance she'll be going back there.
This, folks. We have
Here
Christina
we
with
go.
a K. It's just brought me. And I
Cool.
appreciate
Oh,
that.
it is a
Thank you. Look
cup.
at this. Look at
Yeah.
this. She said to remember Arizona. Look at that.
Unless the candle's separate.
Sedona.
That's nice.
Isn't that
It's a
lovely?
cup for coffee, hot coffee. Look at that.
I don't think he's going to forget Arizona, though.
No.
Christina with a K.
Don't think any of us will.
No.
Ringles, you could put it.
Not lovely, that cup, though.
Yeah. I think it's a place I'd like to visit, you know, because
Yeah,
it looks
I would
really
love to.
lovely.
It looks so pretty, doesn't it?
I mean, only thing that puts me off living there are them coyotes. That noise scares
Yeah,
me.
the noise. Yeah. I know, it is terrifying.
Wow,
Is that
so
what
good.
you meant,
Yeah,
Joss?
cool.
Can you see the
Dude, I'm
chats?
gonna keep that in my home.
Can you see?
Thank you. Cool. I like it.
Oh, Dot says it looked like a candle.
Well, I might have to
Oh,
start bringing
okay,
Florida
Joss.
oranges. Share some oranges from Florida.
Right, we're back on
Yeah, we
live
should-
now. No, we're not. Okay, we keeps jumping back.
Should be now.
Yeah.
No problem.
Oh, you're
Stop.
welcome, love. We wanted to see as well. Pamela said this is the perfect time to visit. It's in the 60s and 70s all week. Oh, and I know I couldn't go there in that hot summer. Oh my God. Poor Miss Barbara swelters.
Is
Don't
it
know if she
hot though
copes.
most of the year round? I know they get snow on the mountains, but is it like hot all year round?
I think it was it said. I think was it Leanie said Jerica and Miss Barbara.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says it's roasting. This is their winter as well.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If this is their winter and they're getting them temperatures, it's got to
Yeah,
be hot all year round then.
must
That's
be.
brilliant. Can you imagine that?
Oh, John says I would love to live there. Love snakes and wolves and so. Oh, do you, John? Oh,
It'd,
I'd run.
it'd be
No.
great for anybody with arthritis and that though, because it's really good to
Oh
be in
my
a
God,
warm
with the
country
dry,
if you've got,
yeah. The
you know, the
summer is
cold is rubbish.
110 or better.
Wow.
Pamela says, compared to what you're used to, it's hot all year round, yeah.
Yeah.
If we get, if we get 15 degrees here, it's Greece.
Yeah, we think we're in the middle of summer if it's
Yeah.
15.
20 degrees, I'm in the garden getting a tan. Love it. I can't wait. As soon as I hear it's going to be 20 tomorrow or 19, 18, I'm like, woo! I can't get in the tech chair out. I'm like, come on, let's get in the garden, get the ombre soleil.
I love that though. Hot all year round. That'd
Oh,
be
sitting out.
perfect.
It's like when you go abroad and you're sitting in the sun, it's just something about the sun makes you feel better, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the sunshine.
The cold does nothing for people that have like arthritis. It makes your bones hurt.
Yeah, yeah. I know. In Sippy, I'm round the bends. I can't waste you like the sun. But because we don't get it, we're under thick grey clouds. But for the past 3 years, we've had lovely summers and we've had heat waves. And last year it was very hot for us. It was 32 degrees. We didn't know what to do. We don't have air conditioning. We only have fans if we're
Yeah.
lucky. And they just blow bloody hot air. And oh God, I was swilling the dog down Mississippi. I thought you were going to die. My nerves were gone. It was the most intense heat I've ever experienced in my life.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I've experienced that when I was in Spain, but it's different.
It's not the
Because
same heat because of the
it's
humidity
not.
and that. We
It's
have a
not.
terrible, terrible heat.
And Sharon said it's a good place if you have allergies.
What, the desert? I would imagine it would be actually.
Yeah. And she said, oh dear, I forgot we use Fahrenheit. Don't worry, Pamela. We get it hot. Dot says, I totally understands what you're saying. Do you get a hot dot? Do you have really hot summers and cold winters? I know JB said they would get very cold and Leanie's cold. They're in the snow. Think it's melting now. Good barbecue weather, John. What was it like last year? Was it very hot where you are in Suffolk? Oh my God. Leanie said, thank you all for being here. Will you please hit the like or thumbs down? Just double tap your screen. Thanks. Yeah, everyone hit the like. I'll be made up. I'll be made up for Leanie. I'll be made up that I've helped some way. And Lizzo. Mississippi says, wet a thin towel or pillowcase. Place it where it will, hang on, I've moved. Place it where it will blow easily in front of your fan. Someone else said that. I
Yeah,
think it
I
was
had
the
a
lad,
bag of ice cubes.
my mate's son said that, but I've got this little thing I bought off Amazon, never used it, brand new in the box. And you know how I come to get it? I went to Lanzarote and we got talking to this woman. And I went, oh, how intense are these rooms? And they've got no air conditioning, I can't believe it. She went, oh, I travel everywhere with, she called it something. She went, it's only little. She said, you put cold water in. She said, it's brilliant all night. It just does like, it keeps it dead cool. She had it on Amazon. I think she had 20 quid, 19 quid, whatever. So she wrote it down for me. And I got one when I come home. I thought, I'll take that with me when I go away. It's still brand new in the cupboards. I keep forgetting about it. I'll have to try and remember it. Have 4169 rain fam. Have video of suspect at front door going in. But what about the video
Yeah.
by all the bloods? Yeah,
Yeah, because
this is what we
it would
said.
have. I mean, yeah, he
They've
must have
seen
smashed
it,
it up,
obviously.
but when he got it off the wall, he would have smashed it up because it said it stopped working.
Yeah, I just don't understand why they can't, or even tell us what went on inside or what they suspect went on inside. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, was there as much blood inside as there was outside, or was there just a little spatter? I don't know. I've had all kinds. I've seen a series of what they do when they want to unalive you with a gun, with a pew pew, without there being any blood anywhere. And I was talking to my husband saying, "Do you think what was it called?" I couldn't think what it was called, and I forget how they put him in this bag. And I won't say too much anyway, because I'll freak someone else. Video was still there. It's being cut to just show what they want us to see. Leanie said, "Yeah." Leanie said you can actually see the cut. I had a video in here, and I can't find that either. Who
So yeah,
dat?
that means
Who dat?
they didn't damage. That must mean then they didn't damage the camera until after they brought her out.
And it says, no law. Oops, the chat's moving. No law enforcement puts up tents like this for no reason. What the fuck did they find? Have they said yeah? No. No, not a thing.
So then why release a video then showing, like you say, the perp at the door,
I'll have a
but
look,
not showing her being brought out with them, how they brought her out. They've cut that bit off.
Yeah, Leanie said you can see it. I can only see pictures, Lee. I can't see that video. You know where the fella's walking in and he's got his head bent down, showing the light on the floor before he steps onto the step.
Yeah.
I can't find it. Not there.
But you see, when he's there, mind you, know the blood's not there when he's there, is it?
We
No.
are still here. We are still here, everybody.
My
JLR
God,
is
I
just
thought
back
that
at
was
the
somebody
car,
on the panel
filling
then.
up on the Gatorade.
No, not there,
Yeah,
Lee.
so on
Everybody
all
put
them videos, we
whatever
don't
state or
see the
country you're
blood, do
from.
we? So he must have damaged it before they brought her out then.
Yeah.
Unless they've got footage that they're not showing us.
Someone says come in before, and that could be still in the chat. Said he thinks that they brought her out, she was resisting, and he's punched her in the nose, and that's what's happened.
Yeah, because I was thinking about that blood splatter on the floor. It looks like the tiny dots to me that you would get if you coughed up blood. You know, like say blood's trickling from a nose into a mouth and she coughed and out comes a spray of blood. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah.
That she was dripping, like say if it was a broken nose, it was dripping. But it looks
And when
more
you
like...
said, when it was on that gravel, you could see that shadow, like you said, a car. As soon as you said that, I thought, you know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But they've never said a damn word about the blue sweater that was outside. That's never ever been mentioned.
Yeah, yeah. 4169 said that's what I was saying, exactly that. They don't want us to see, yeah.
Yeah.
So nothing has been found or brought out. We are just watching nada. Well, all we know is what they're telling us. I've gone out. They did walk away with bags.
Maybe.
But we just don't know what was in them.
Maybe.
I mean, that was after what? Was that after 2 weeks? They put that tent up.
Yeah, yeah. And that was so they could get measurements, you know, so they could estimate the height of the perp.
Dean said, I heard she has connection to Tommaso. Well, they've been cleared. The family and the spouses have all been cleared. It's been on. The sheriff left it. Where did he leave a statement?
Is it on his own... On his own
page or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
There, but he hasn't done any press conference or nothing, which he should have done.
Yeah.
Todd says we also don't know if that footage is from before they went in or just before they came out. I think he was trying to get in, Joss. Definitely think he was trying to get in because there was no blood on the floor, was there?
Yeah, there was no blood on the floor on that footage, so the blood came after that footage.
He said he keeps driving around and it's a battle for us, oh God, to discuss. Forensic 10 for blood spatter. Yeah, probably. I know they went away with it. I mean, the mass off the floor was still there.
Yeah,
Miss
I can't
Sippy
believe
said,
that.
you'd all think I'm crazy, and that's okay. I don't.
No.
But so help me, I just heard either from here or somewhere, Sippy in a whisper twice. Did one of you on panel do that? Oh God, no,
No.
Sippy, you didn't.
No.
Do you know, sometimes, have you ever been in your house and you hear someone shouting you? Oh, I have. Honest to God, loads. My mum used to say the same. I'd go, Mum, have you just been shouting me? She'd go, no. I heard it distinctively, and about a year after my mum died, I was in bed and we were talking, and I was leaning over to get something, and I got this tap twice on my shoulder, and I went, what? Thinking Alf had done it, and he went, what? I went, you just tapped me on the shoulder. He went, no. I went, stop messing. He went, I swear to God, I haven't. I went, Al, don't mess, and he went, I haven't. I felt it as clear as anything. But I've heard my name being called, so I don't think you're mad, Sippy.
No. Oh, thanks for coming, Pamela. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe if you want to.
Oh yeah, Pamela. It's been lovely having you. Thanks so much, and we hope you come back.
Not that we're begging.
Not begging or nothing,
But we
but
are.
please, 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 Pam, come back, love. And hit the like before you go, and we'll see you again tomorrow when we're here. Okay, Pam, same time, same place, don't forget.
We're not always true crime. We do have a laugh sometimes as well.
Yeah, we have a laugh more than anything.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying, come back, Pamela, come back. She'll think we're all mad. MJD says, I think the person at the front door was waiting for their body to go in the back door and open it. Me too.
I do. That's exactly what I think.
Yeah.
Because they've never said anything about a breaking, somebody breaking in.
Maggie, MJD is sending gifts. I can't see. I don't even know what they are.
Is that what
the Olympics are over on Sunday, 22nd. Do we think they'll have concluded this by then? I'm thinking in a couple of days' time.
No, that sheriff said it could take years.
I know. Well, sounds in that way. If he's got anything to do with it, isn't he?
Oh, I wish photographers wouldn't get up in faces of these little kids.
I know.
Just
Tammy
leave them.
says, ladies, it is so fun to listen to your live. Thanks. Oh, thanks, Tammy. Me and Lizzo are not right in our brains. But
Got demented now. Yes,
I'm definitely not. And people come on here going thinking you're what did they say? Investigators? I couldn't investigate anything. Got accused of being investigating, thinking we're investigators. I hope.
No, we're not investigators. We're not armchair detectives. We're just interested like everybody else.
Yeah, we're just interested in going live and talking to it about everyone because we want to know everyone's theory and what you think. Just bouncing off each other.
Yeah, you're allowed to give your opinions. We're open to hearing anyone's opinions and
Oh,
views.
Tammy sent a floating heart. Thanks, Tammy.
Aww.
I can't see it on here. I'm on StreamYard, so
can't.
it must stop me. You'd have to be on YouTube, I think. Thanks so much.
What's going on down here? Let's go see. A lot of people have come over here.
I'm surprised, Tammy, that you can all understand our accents because they are very thick.
It's like a large crowd of people.
Yeah, but he's saying it's a large crowd, but it's children. I wish they wouldn't. Photographers get in face of children. You watch JLR's going to do it now.
Yeah.
God.
Look how much he can zoom in on his phone.
He zooms right far. It looks like he's right on top of him, doesn't it? But he's not.
Yes, please. Wander all over the crime scene property to get a photo of your child putting down flowers.
I like laying
And dot,
flowers and
like
everything.
looking with her eyes like shocked. Oh, like that. You can understand us perfectly. Wow. Where are you, Tammy? Where about you live? Are you in America? I mean, what are they telling these poor kids that that woman's gone missing out there?
I know. Don't traumatize the poor kids.
Go to bed tonight and go, I don't want to go to bed. Someone's going to come in and take me.
It's a really odd thing, this flower putting down before a person's actually, because it's
So
not.
supposed to be.
It's alien to us in England because it's not what we would do. The flowers arrive
Yeah.
usually after somebody's,
Yeah, totally
died.
different. So what are these people doing? The group of people you've just seen, they're putting flowers down apparently. They're putting yellow flowers down. It's a symbol of, is it hope? Did they say?
Yeah,
A symbol
yellow flowers
yeah.
because it means hope.
It's a symbol of hope. Because when we first seen it, we were shocked thinking,
So I am going to do an interview with a reporter who wants to just speak
Yeah, I
about
initially
boots on the
thought,
ground.
it's a bit
Someone I
premature
know,
putting
it's a
flowers down. They
reporter I
don't know
like.
that she's passed yet.
His name is Jorge Ventura. He's a former
Jorge?
News Nation boots on the ground journalist, and he asked to speak about the scene and everything like that. So I'm going to speak to him. So I like his reporting.
yeah, we use yellow ribbons too.
What do you want?
Oh, Tammy said she's from Texas. Texas, Tammy, and you can understand us. Wow, that's brilliant. I love all your accents.
Probably soon. It might be a phone interview. Maybe. I don't know.
And I wish I could do one of them. I said I want to do just a normal
Insider
American.
Edition wants
Don't know
to
what that
speak
is. What I mean is
So
the
does CNN.
easiest one.
CNN keeps coming at me too.
You don't want
The
that.
journalist that you heard talking to the landscaper yesterday, asking him what he's doing there or whatever like that. That's CNN journalist.
And Willis is
I'm
from
not so sure I want to
Kentucky.
speak to CNN.
Wow.
A lot of people say
Can't
don't
believe
speak to CNN.
all these people are coming into this live. Thanks so much. Please hit the like, Willis, if you don't mind.
I mean, I guess they were just want to talk about.
Is it Arizona? I'm sure
yeah.
it was Wild Angel that was saying that she wanted to move to desert. I'm sure she said Arizona.
Yeah, I think she did.
And
Yesterday.
she wanted to have a commune or something.
Yeah.
Word out, and then
Donald Fraser said, go home. She's not going to be found.
A lot of people twist things up. I've given
Right,
interviews
there's a lot of
before, and
people over in
it's
the
not
other
what I
chat.
say, or it's taken out
On
of
the other
context,
live
or
even.
it's part of some sort of agenda.
So if you want to come out of that live and come over to the other live, use it on the vertical live. We're over here on the StreamYard. There's more people in here. Mississippi said that's what I want to move to Arizona. Dot wants to go to New
It just
Mexico.
looks really beautiful. The
You
backdrops
sound
on a
gorgeous
sunny day.
places. Oh my
On a sunny
God.
day, that backdrop just looks like a film set. It
I
looks
think it was you
absolutely
when you
beautiful.
said, I said, oh, I couldn't live there due to heat. And you said, yeah, but you'd have a pool, you'd have
I'm not
aircon.
really interested in
Oh,
anything.
God.
You know,
If you had a
Couldn't
pool,
wait
it'd
to
be
be
brilliant.
couldn't
I don't want to make this about me.
Oh,
And
The only thing I
sunsets
would
are
documenting what's going
beautiful.
on.
And I
oh
was
my
just
God.
responding
JLR
about
got one the
Miranda.
other day. It was
Yeah,
fabulous.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, beautiful.
She's throwing, have you seen Alma Hernandez out here?
Dawn
Just
says,
no,
I'm not
pay her
sure it's
respects of
beautiful, but after
everybody.
all this, yeah.
And Nancy.
But this
Yeah,
report
yeah.
basically asked me what's
I
going
mean, the
on.
people that live there, they're not
What's
going to
the
forget
scene
this,
like,
are they?
what's the atmosphere like, and what's going on.
It feels like home to me, Mississippi said.
I'm not interested
Where are
in
you,
speaking to somebody
Mississippi?
about what it's like to be a podcaster or a streamer, and do you feel what you're doing is detrimental to an event? That kind of stuff. I don't care. I can care less about what people think about that. I'm more like I will share what's going on.
What's going on? Did you pick that up there, Liz?
No, he was on about this Jorge guy.
I mean, if you're really interested in knowing what's going on, just watch my feed and watch what we've seen each and every day. I mean, that speaks for itself.
We've had many cases, and people know how to.
I asked where about you live, Mississippi.
Be big media to come into jail. It's.
Oh my God,
well,
the
you
Grand
know,
Canyon.
Again,
JB's
I think in
Phoenix.
any situation, any type of story, it's always good to have a.
Oh, is that where Grand Canyon is at North? Oh, I suppose it probably is because California's just above there as well.
I mean, sometimes Reuters, they
Yeah,
just
probably
plan a
is.
camera.
I didn't realise that.
Canyon
Plan a camera.
is unreal.
Plan a camera and you can see. Now,
Oh,
we do
thanks,
our thing.
John.
We'll chase around what's being
Thanks
said.
so
If we
much.
know that
Thanks,
there's
John.
something going down in
Oh,
another
we
location,
love
we jump
you,
right in our
John.
vehicle and we go. I just like the continuous streaming. I like
Oh, John, are you an Aston Villa supporter? No
Yeah.
way.
document
Yeah,
Oh,
I said
document what's
as
going
long
on.
as he's not
document who
Man
stops
U
by.
or
yeah, yeah. Oh,
Everton.
God, no.
I'm in Mississippi, the deep south
I'm
of
sure
the
there's some people
USA.
watching probably have us on mute. Just mute.
I'm a Leeds United supporter, John.
Cooking dinner and just listening.
Maybe
some people aren't even
Country
watching.
as hail, lol.
Just listening.
But you know what? All the
Maybe
places
they're
that
driving
use
and
people
I've
live,
done that
all them
before. I
names
can't
sound
see,
so
but I'll put it
gorgeous
on
and
the
exotic
volume
and
on and just
beautiful.
drive
And I
and
wish
listen.
I could
It's
just
just
go
like
to
the
one of
radio.
them, but I couldn't
Yeah.
get on a
The
plane
reporter there that
that
Megan
long.
Kelly
Would you,
was
Liz?
Right.
I could, yeah.
Oh,
But the
see,
problem
if
is I
I
could never.
win the lottery, I'm going to take you and me, and we're going to go.
Yeah.
And
You
that's
see,
the
I
promise
couldn't
on my
move.
life.
I couldn't move. I would love to move there, but I couldn't because I couldn't leave my grandkids behind. If they could all go
No,
with me,
if you could all
then
go together,
I'd
yeah,
go.
definitely. It's a different life, isn't it?
I just love how much space they've got, you know.
Yeah, big houses and Debbie, it's JLR investigates. Go and give him a like and sub up to him. He's brilliant, you know. He's gave us permission to live stream him. He's been there from the beginning. And he said go to find and stuff out. He gives you the info straight away. That's okay, as long as you're not Newcastle after this weekend, John said.
Oh, my
Definitely
daughter
not.
supports Newcastle.
You know,
My daughter's
How
a
many-
Newcastle supporter.
How many hours? What do you mean, Sip? How many hours on what?
I think you were there the other night over at Annie's place. And it was live. I hadn't touched it.
Thanks for coming in, Debbie.
Still on there?
Oh, you're welcome. Please hit the like. And thanks for coming in.
Stability of this thing. Once it's
Thank you all for coming in. Can't get over it.
Yeah, it's here, I'll show
I
you.
thought we were bored just to step by
I saw
now.
the service and I was considering.
Oh, she's on about the flight, how many hours it takes on the flight.
Oh, for
Yeah,
me,
there is a
it's
way
me
that
to
you
get
can
to
limit
Leany
to yourself,
in Indiana is
and there's also
15
a-
hours.
See, I could do it because I flew back from Australia, so
Oh, I never couldn't.
you know I could
Don't
do
know how
it.
you did it. Did they give you like, is your seats like good ones, like your down
Oh
and
yeah, yeah, it's proper luxury. You know, you've got leg room.
that? Is it?
It's they've got big film screens and what have you. You know,
I've been to Canada. That was on a big like jumbo jet, but and there was room, but that was like hard in the 90s. It's probably way better now.
But if you're
we flew with British Airways, and they used to have this flight club or something for kids. You know, you were in this flight thing club, and you got to go and sit in the cockpit with the pilot and that. So it, you know, it were good for kids. It were good. They kept you
Yeah,
amused.
yeah, yeah. Simply said, I'd have to have layovers, no way to fly straight in. I know. I
Yeah,
know.
that's what we did coming back from Australia. We had 2
Then
stop-offs.
you'd have to go. Oh God, where is it? You stop if you go to Australia.
We stopped at Singapore, where we actually
Singapore.
got off the plane, and we
Yeah,
had, I think, a night
Singapore. That's
there.
where my mate went.
And then
there's
the other
another
one, there's another one. It's either something like Bahrain or, I mean, Muscat. You
Hey
cannot
up,
get off the plane.
it's the boss. It's the boss, guys.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello.
Hello, Leanie. Let me lower this down.
I just want to come on really quick because I know you guys are fixing to get off. I've been listening to it most of the day. Your guys is live. I want to say thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You guys, I cannot believe how professional you really sound.
Shut up. Well, yes, thank you, guys. And so tonight you've got Maggie and you've got Lizzo here, my co-host. And you know, we've got a lot to bring to you this evening. So please sit down, put your feet up, get a drink, get a ciggy, and join us for a
That's
great
right.
ride.
That's right. No, in all seriousness, you guys put on a great live, and I'm so grateful for you. I just want to let everybody in chat. I don't know how many y'all are running. I've got you on the big screen, on the computer. I've got you everywhere. So wherever I go,
Well, thanks for letting us loose on your channel.
Yeah.
everywhere I go, I'm like listening to the British duo that I adore. But I want to just go ahead and put out there, you guys, that sorry, I was watching little girl steal this piece of banana that I don't think was hers. But anyways, there's so much going on behind the scenes that we don't talk about and that nobody really knows about. You hear my voice, you hear Maggie and Lizzo, but there's so many people that work with us behind the scenes. To look, we're just a group of women that like everything. We do everything. There's nothing that we don't talk about. We have a lot of fun together, and truly we've become really, really good friends across the ocean. And it's not just here, it's in Australia too. I mean, we have been so blessed to be together, but I want to give a shout out to the women who come into the Discord, and they're constantly watching the news for when we all need to sleep. And somebody is, at least one of the mad mods are up at all times. Not for us. It's just the way that it worked out, the way God handed us this channel. And somebody's always paying attention to what's going on in this case. And it goes straight into our Discord most of the time before we ever come on here. We've already discussed it. We've tried to break it down. We try to bring, factual kind of information, and then we let you know what's our opinion, and we allow you to have an opinion too. We don't try to shove our opinions down your throat. We just tell you how we feel about it, and we just ask that you don't do the same, don't flood the chat. And you guys have all been great with not throwing in there that you believe it's a conspiracy. So we appreciate that. But I really do want to give a shout out to the Mad Mods. You guys are working around the clock. At least one of them are on it, and not even just the Mad Mods. There are people that are not a mod here that have been working this case like nobody's business, giving us something else to think about. And then I really want to shout out the people who have come into this chat, the OGs, and then just the friends that have continued to come back day after day for updates and to give us something else to think about. Your opinion of this matters to us too. And you've given us many things that we never thought about. There's so many times somebody will say something in chat, and Liz and Mags, I'm sure you guys feel the same way. Somebody will throw something in chat and you're like, damn, I never even thought about it that way. And it's so interesting just to come together and look, we're not going to solve this case. We're not going to, but just by us talking about it and caring about somebody and caring about justice, that's a big deal. More of that needs to happen in this world. So I'm going to let them finish out their live or keep going with their live. I'm sorry I busted in, but I just started thinking about all the people that I wouldn't want to do this without. And none of you, if one of you said, Leanie, I think I'm done, I would say, pack my bag, I'm going to, because we've been blessed to have the group of people that have come together, not just to do true crime, but also live life together. And we don't judge each other, and we don't, everything's okay.
A good gang of mates.
Really just great people. And I'm so grateful for that. And really, I give the mods the complete glory for that, because they keep this chat straight. I mean, they'll give you a chance. I won't even give you a chance. That's why I wouldn't make a good mod for anybody, but they give you a chance, and they'll try to get to your level and then bring you, some kind of where you feel safe. And if you can't control your own self and be an adult and have an adult conversation here, you got to go. And that's how we've been able to keep such a clean channel. And I'm great. Other than me, I'm foul most of the time. But I mean, that's just a joke, but not a joke. But anyways, I give all the thanks to the mods for running such a tight ship down there. And I appreciate it so much. And Maggie and Lizzo, Man, girls, y'all rock this shit out, and I appreciate you so much. There's nothing like being able to say, girls, I need some sleep. Give me a couple hours. And everybody's like, go to bed. We got it. And then I wake up and I turn on, first thing I do is look at Discord to see if anything comes up. Girls are live. I click it on and I'm like, that's a really special thing to be able to, that you have this group of people around you that are willing to run a great live, and they're just as concerned about keeping the channel running as you are. So to all of you out there that show up every day, whether it just be just to jump in and say, hi, I got to go, I got things going on, or ones that'll hang out and just chat with us and give us something else to chew on for the day. You guys make it what it is, and we are forever grateful for all of you.
We're a great team. Everyone plays a part.
That's right.
People coming in as well all play a part, because we wouldn't be able to do this if there was no one to chat to. It would be impossible. So
if there was that's correct. If there was no one to chat to, we would all just stay and laugh our asses off in our Discord, because we have a lot of fun over there. We're mainly laughing at each other, which is the best thing in the world to do. But Maggie, you're right. A dot underscore said it best to me one time. She said, we're a whole pie. I think it was Dot that had told me that. And she said it takes every piece of us to bring something different so that the pie is whole.
It is. Everyone plays their own part in it, like.
Yep,
and without that person, we'd be lost. We're all together like a puzzle. And I learn from the best you. So there you go.
All right, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. Sorry, I hate jumping into your chat, but I felt that on my heart. I really wanted just to say that, but thank you guys so much.
For coming in, chat as well. I'm not going to be staying on late tonight, Lee.
That's okay.
Really tired.
I know you're tired.
And I know you don't mind at all.
No, not at all.
Soon.
Not
I
at
don't know
all.
whether you going live tonight, because you've done a lot of hours today.
I'm going to go live tonight. I've gotten a lot done since I woke up, and so I will be ready to go live at some point tonight. I can't make a time right now because my life is so.
Let me know and I'll do the schedule for you.
I'll probably know about an hour out before I can go live. So make sure your bells are clicked, and we'll ring them for you when we're going live. There's Rebecca. We were talking about you the other day. Miss Rebecca's here. We were talking about you last night. Okay. Anyways, love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. And Maggie and Lizzo, you guys killed it. Thank you so much.
Love you, Liam. Speak to you tomorrow. Good night, love. Good night. Mississippi says, I've wondered where you've been. Now I've not seen you in some time. Good to know you're around. Oh, she's always around, Mississippi. She's always around. She's too nosy. She's like me. My friends, this case is insane. Do you think that this is far larger than we realise? Rebecca says. I started to think that. I thought, is this a little network? This isn't just a couple of people. There's a group of them.
Yeah. If it's not tomato.
Yeah. Well, you think it's that, don't you? But I don't. But you know what? You never know.
Yeah.
Stage production said, beautiful. Stop hiding behind your cameraman. I think he might mean Leanie. Rebecca said, girls, the devil is kicking my butt. I have been having health issues. Oh, Rebecca, do you know what? We're all in the same boat, girl. I don't know whether you're all around the same age as us, but with one of us has got one thing, then the other, and it is what it is, isn't it? As you get older, you get shit coming your way.
Yeah. Danielle said, do we think, wait a minute, what was it? Do you think they're going to find her alive? No. Not after all this time, no.
Yeah. And she said there, and JB says, I don't think so, Danielle, unfortunately, but I have a sliver of hope. I know. That's what I keep thinking. Could she be with a family who's looking after her properly? I don't know. Daphne Dixon, good to see you. Thanks for coming in, love. They will find her dead or alive, but I hope she's alive. But I doubt it. She's been gone too long without her medications, May God watch over her and bring her home to her family and friends. You know, I'm thinking, if she's alive, that they could get her medication to her.
Mhm.
You can get, you would know someone who's on the same medications or something. I think that she could get the medication if she's with someone looking after her.
But can you imagine if it's one of these fellas that they're looking at? You know, we've seen the photos of them. Do
Yeah.
you, honest to God, think that they're going to go that far as to get medications for her? I don't. If it's them,
What if they're desperate to keep it alive? What if that's they're told that's the only way they're going to get the money? Because I can't understand why they're not saying that all the time. When they're sending the
but
notes,
I
show
don't
us the
believe
truth,
there's ever
because
been a
they're
ran.
not,
I don't ever
they're not
believe there's
going to
even.
take you. Yeah, you said
I don't
that.
think there's been a kidnapping at all.
Mm.
And I can't see anybody hanging on to her for this length of time and going to that amount of trouble. I just don't.
Yeah. Rebecca said, I can't wait to meet you girls in heaven. Well, I'm in no rush,
Oh.
Rebecca. I'm in no rush. When I get there, like, give us a shout if you're there before me, which I doubt, but I'm in no rush, girl. Dot said, I wonder how Sip's kidneys are after not having power or heat or anything for 2 weeks. I know she was seemingly on death's door before. Glad to see she's back and on the case. Who's this?
Are you talking about Mississippi?
Is it?
Mississippi's kidneys are not having power or heat or anything for 2 weeks.
Do you mean Mississippi sauce? I think we're living on borrowed time on this earth. Oh, Rebecca, I'm terrified, don't. Mississippi said they would have to know all their meds and have all the way to get the scripts if they didn't take what meds she had there. Well, I'm sure she knows, doesn't she, what meds she's on to tell them. Yeah, she was talking about Mississippi.
I mean, I still can't get past the fact that whoever it is had to know she had a pacemaker to know that they needed to take the her Apple Watch off and leave it behind.
Yeah, yeah. See, I look at all these media and I think, surely being media, they know when something's going to happen. But they're sitting around like this all the time. Normally you see them turning up at these like amateur ones or something, don't know. Or are these YouTubers?
Sippy says, I'm behind on 5 tests, but so far I'm doing better than I was. Oh, that's good to hear. Thank you so much for asking. I think this storm made me stronger. Strange, really. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, because Sippy's had it really bad with the ice storm.
Oh.
It took out
Awful,
power.
yeah. Oh my God. How long was that for, Mississippi? Did it take your power?
Hi, Smelly.
Ellie Osborne said, oops. Where is it? I'd love her to be found alive. We all would, yeah. However, as time goes on, the chances of her being found alive is so slim. Sadly, Ellie, yeah. Yeah. Like 3 weeks, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think the family knows. You could just tell by the family's faces.
Yeah. John says, I think it's not direct family, but some knew her. Oh, it's definitely someone she'll know them.
Yeah.
Rebecca said, I love everybody here. Oh, it's a good crowd in here, Rebecca. We've always said about, when you go into some lives and you say hello you just type hello into the chat and no one types hello back to you. And you get really embarrassed. I remember the first time I was like on YouTube and I was like, didn't know what to do. Didn't even know you could talk on YouTube. And then, when you say hello and chat and they just don't bother. It's a horrible feeling.
Yeah.
You just feel like an outsider and like you're not supposed to be there. Mississippi, one reason I'm asking so many questions, took longer to get my Wi-Fi back, so I'm catching up on this as best I can. Oh God, no. Listen, ask a million questions. If we know the answer, we'll be happy to tell you. I'm the same. I have loads of I ask Liz things that have happened that I've forgot. Because I'm just going through this memory thing at the minute. I can't remember 2 minutes ago. Names or anything.
I'm same.
Oh,
I have to
God, I
write
think
it
you're
down.
brilliant. Rebecca said, oh no, Mississippi says, I salute, can't help it. Just a part of how I am. Go for it, Mississippi. Be a salute. Why not? Not doing anyone any harm, are you? Rebecca says, I'm new to all this. Do you know what? I would never, ever have got on and talked on YouTube in my life if it wasn't for Leanie. I really wouldn't.
Yeah,
I
me
never
too.
thought I'd be doing this, ever. And I still get nervous. Do you still get nervous, Liz?
Yeah.
I always get nervous, because, like I say, my memory, and I think, oh my God, they're probably asking me something I should know, I do know, but I forgot. I get all worried about that. Thank God I've got my Coco host. Them flowers, he's just brought. I wonder why they don't put a big, big umbrella or something over them to stop the heat, the light. It's just a shame, isn't it? Aren't they beautiful, though?
Yeah, we're living in a time of peace.
The only time in a really busy chat you're gonna get recognised is if you're there when they first started and they start welcoming everyone in. You're the first couple, like 10 or 12 people. Lol.
Yeah.
Some chats all they care about is the algorithm, not the person.
Yep.
I know, yeah, I know. I'm getting off soon. Now, sorry about that. I was pointing to the battery. It's going to go soon. Where am I? The only time... Oh, I've just read that, haven't I? JB said, Rebecca, it's taken us a ton of work to get here. We've had so many troublemakers and battles, but we are at peace right now. We are still watching for trolls, though. I think everyone gets them, don't they? But thank God, you don't get them a lot in here. I don't think so.
No, we had a lot of trouble last year with them, but
I
it's
think
like we
it's
say,
when
it's
you're
gone
on
quiet.
these vertical and lives that can bring a lot of like trolls in. Otherwise, before that, I don't think there was many. Pamela, I'm back for a minute. Where is this speak coming from? Thank you. You're welcome, Pamela. It's coming from JLR Investigates. He allows people to stream him for this. He says it was fine, which was dead good of him, wasn't it? Because we follow him anyway, watch him. Because when he's doing a case, he's brilliant. So I watch him anyway, so does Liz. And so to be able to bring it on here and keep an eye out what's happening and we're not missing watching him, it's great because everyone else is interested as well. So when we think there's something going on or he's talking, we put the sound on. Liz, Beth says you're sending it, Bassy. Oh, is that Ellie? Ellie?
That's Ellie. And Beth sending me Batty. Getting
Well,
me confused with who's who. I had it all right. It was all right in my head.
I didn't think that was Ellie because I thought that was Beth last night and it wasn't Beth. So that's not Ellie. And now it is Ellie. Wild Angel says, I remember when I was just enjoying being on someone else's panel and their channel. And then one day I was like, I have something to offer too. And I want to try it. Exactly. How's your little fish, Wild Angel? Wild Angel says, I was so used to talking on Messenger video chat with family and friends for years before YouTube. That's just a natural thing to be on panel, doesn't really. I never really got too shy about it. What was that?
That's Beth trying to ring me. Smelly, I'm not going to answer the phone. Tell her.
Not answering the phone. Tell her. Is Melly in? Hiya,
I've just
Mel.
seen Melly Joe, I think. I've
Oh,
put
Melly
the
comes
link in. I've put the link in for JLR to this live now for anyone that, you know, isn't sub to him or don't know who he is. The link's in
Yeah,
chat.
yeah. Sub up to him. He's brilliant. So JB says we don't get troublemakers hanging around here long except for Maggie. Thanks, JB. I love you too. Rebecca said, you guys, did you see in the first plea from the family, the very first one?
Yeah.
Savannah has 6 fingers. No, it's her holding, she's holding her sister's hand, and it's a
6
sister's
fingers.
finger. It's a sister's finger, Becca. Becca, I'm calling her like an hour. Rebecca.
6 fingers.
Oh. Yeah, people thought she had 6 fingers. I remember that.
Well, interesting fact, my little granddaughter had 6 fingers on one hand. Oh no, both hands actually. No, both.
What was that?
My little granddaughter had 6 fingers, but they were like little bobbles on the
I
end.
knew what you mean. A
So they
little boy
did,
I knew.
and
As a
they had a
mischief child.
perfect little nail on them, but there were like no bone to it, so it was just like hanging. You know, there was no bone
Yeah.
to it.
Ah.
So she had them removed when she was really small. Bless her.
Oh.
That's why I
Miss
call her
Tiffany
Bobble.
said, you mods that can click on me, come leave a comment so I can find you.
You mods that can click on me, come leave a comment so I can find you. I don't understand that.
Well, I think it's time to go to bed for me. I'm getting
Yeah.
really, really tired, and you must be, Liz, too.
Yeah.
So we're going to go, everyone, and thanks again 1,000,000 times over for being here. I'm going to fall asleep listening to JAR. I sleep with him every night. Every
Yeah.
night. Fall asleep, and he's still on. When I
Because
wake
once
up.
it hits dark is when it all starts kicking off. That's when
That's
things
it.
start happening.
Yeah, every time I wake up, just something happens. I'm like, oh my God. If I wake up to go for a breathe through the night, I'm looking and I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? What's going on? I'm trying to, and I can't keep my eyes. It's terrible.
I know.
But anyway, good night, Miss Sippy. Thanks for being here, John. You too. And thanks for the super chat, John. Pamela, good to see you, love. Thanks for coming in. Wild
Yeah.
Angel, you too, Gail. The real Ellie Osborne, thanks to you too. JB, not to you. I'm not thanking you. JB's the best. Hope's Echoes, thank you for coming in, Gail. Means a lot. Mary Jane Doe, thank you. Oh God, please don't let me miss anyone. This is going awful slow. I don't know what I'm doing. I think that's all's in right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whose names. And Liz, a big thank you to you again for helping me, because I couldn't do it
problem.
without you. Thanks so much to my co-host. She's the best co-host ever. Oh, love you, Rebecca. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Thanks, everyone. If you haven't hit the like already, can you do it now?
Oh, thanks,
Thank you
Sippy.
so much. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave JLR on the screen.
Love you, Melly
And
Joe.
in fact, now I'm going, oh, I'm not Melly. Oh, Melly, sorry. Oh, I want to forget Melly. Melly, kill me when you get hold of me.
Yeah, I love you too, Sippy.
See, I forgot Melly was in here. See how quick? It's terrible. Terrible. Good night, Mel. I'm sorry, Gail. I'm like half asleep. I really am. She's laughing at me. She knows what I'm like. She knows. Thank God she knows what I'm like. Good night, everyone.
Right,
I will
I'm going to
speak
drop
to you
down,
all
Maggie.
tomorrow. Go on, Gail.
All right, night,
Have a
everybody.
good sleep. Have a
Thank
good
you, and
sleep,
don't
Liz.
forget to sub up to JLR.
Yeah.
And if you want, hit the like and sub to us as well if you're not already.
Oh, yeah. Please sub to us. And
Yeah.
please hit the like. Please,
Yeah.
please. Thank you.
Thank
Love
you.
you all.
Right.
Thanks for being
Bye-bye.
here. You're a great gang. Thanks, Liz.
Bye,
Love
bye,
you.
bye, bye.
See you tomorrow, Liz. Good
Bye.
night, everyone.
Love you.
Oh, let's see what happens when I wake up for the way through the night. Wonder if they might have found her. Please, God, let's hope. Good night, ladies and gents. And I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, and good timing because my battery's just come on and said, your battery is low. So, bye.
Life is hard and life is wild. It can be sad or full of smiles. And every once in a while, you need a break from the mundane. So come back to see your friend, or she'll wonder where you've been. According to Leanie, she appreciates you and all that you do. You need her, but she needs you, and that's the beauty of according to Leanie. So thank you for your time. You are a friend of mine. I'll be happy to see you again on the next According to Leanie. Be good or be good at it. Until next time, love Leanie, love Leanie, love Leanie. Next time, love Leanie, love Leanie. Life is hard and life is wild. It can be sad or full of smiles. And everyone